Good numbing. Hello YouTube, we're back with session 8 of the Caligula effect. Where we're still trucking along, we're 31 hours into this game. Look at the playtime in the corner. Oh my goodness. This game ends up being way longer than I thought it was going to be. Like, I just kind of, I think it was around the time I realised that it had some, inspiration from Persona that it kind of hit me this game's going to be a bit longer, but still, it's a chunky game. But last time, we tracked down IKP, and to be honest, spent the rest of the stream just doing every single social event, because there were so many. We really didn't get as much progress done. Admittedly, a lot of it was my fault, so I kept getting distracted talking, but that's what's new. If you come to these streams, you know I go on tangents. That's like part of the unwritten rule. But that's the general idea. But so today, we're going to go do the next musician section and try and do the next major dungeon. So I want to try and get a little bit of a move on. But honestly, we'll see how it goes. I haven't got that long to play with today, so it might be a shorter stream as is. But we'll see how it goes. As always, remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy what you see. It genuinely really helps this channel grow. Like, we're counting down the seconds, basically, until we hit the sub goal with Hades. And I've been bringing up the past few streams, but we're so close to it, and I can't wait until we hit it to actually try Hades. And in the description of every single video, you can find my Twitter and Patreon if you feel so inclined. But let's dive straight in with bloody Stork talking first, of course. Why going to be anyone else? I guess it's got to introduce IKP to the team, but I don't want to use IKP. This guy's a moron. I mean, he's not the worst person in this group. That'd still be Stork, but still. Hi, Lucid. This is the newbie everyone's talking about? Seriously? Yeah. You were called here because you lost to the Go Home Club, alright? And that's the door to reality, okay? It seems the Go Home Club is going to hunt diggerheads at the amusement park. How dare they go to see Pariso? I'll beat them down. You're just going to say hunt Lagards, right? I'll go too. This time I'll definitely. Lucid, and one more. EKP, you go too. What? I just finished performing. Someone else should go. Oh, they're posting pictures of the real world on Gossiper. Huh? Can I see? A face so big it's tragic. That is my destiny. Oh, that's funny. It's been re-gossiped a lot. Amazing, IKP. You've gotten a lot of attention. How lame. That's not true. After all they said, they're making me the butt of their joke after all. I won't forgive you, Minazawa! The person who posted it is some girl named Naruko, though. Minazawa! I won't forget this! The members have been decided. Counting on you, Lucid. Go hunt the Go Home Club and Lagards. 41. Oh god, it's 20 minutes. Oh god, he's so far behind. Alright, let's have a look what you look in the chair. Oh wow, you are an arsehole, like through and through. Wow, there is no subtlety in how much of a prick he is. Like nothing at all, like he is completely nonchalant that he is just an asshole. Oh, what the heck? Hey, I'm the only one that does double gun movesets in this economy, what the heck? Trying to steal my jive. Look at that, look at him, he's just Anyway, we got Stork and the IKP, but the people I don't want to talk to. Great, alright, let's get this. Let me save first, just in case we screw it up. Because last time we learned that Stork's backstory, it's not that it's tragic, it's that he's a complete arsehole, and if anything, the tragedy proved he's even worse of an arsehole. Do you need something? Sorry we made you remember something horrible the other day. If you want to, do you want us to go do something fun, just the three of us? I'm sorry, but I don't feel like it. But it seems like you haven't eaten. If you keep this up, you'll get sick. We can't stop you from blaming yourself for not being able to save them. But even if you do that, Stork, the girl and her family who died won't come back, right? And you and Lucid finally became friends. It'd be so sad if that was ruined. So I thought maybe it's good to calm down and think about what we can do from here on out to make you feel better. Is that not okay? Mew. You really are such a nice girl. You're absolutely right. If you two are okay with it, could we please spend some time together? Okay. Bless Mew. Always trying to do her bit in her innocence to help people. Excuse me. What do you want with us? Do you want to do some karaoke? Maybe eat with us? I'm busy, so... Hey, come on, he'll pay for you, so you don't need to worry. Hey, look, she said no. What's happening? I wonder if that girl's in trouble. Come on, it's okay, right? No, let go. Excuse me, Lucid. Is there a problem here? Shit. Do you know these two? No, I don't. I said no, but they're forcing me. Oh, I see. So you two are hitting on her. No, we're not. She's our friend. Yeah, that's right. We're acquaintances. She likes this. Right? I see. Seems there are multiple viewpoints. So for now, when we will go to the police station together. Huh? Article 1, Section 28. Blocking the path of a person who doesn't like it is a misdemeanor. If you touch her and injure her, it's a felony charge of assault. We didn't assault her! You grabbed her arm just now, didn't you? You threatened her right in front of me. Just hitting on someone can be a crime, depending on how you do it. Alright, let's go to the police station. Oh, wait, I have an errand to run. Yeah, me too. Come on, let's hurry. Thank you so much. There are a lot of bad people hitting on others around these parts. You should be careful. You might want to carry a safety alarm around with you from now on, just in case. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you very much. Of course. Please be careful. That was amazing, Stork. You're truly a defender of justice, as expected from a police officer. So cool. This is all fake, because I've been practicing mimicry for several years. I was just able to learn that kind of behavior. No one's ever truly honest with themselves. That might be true. Insects and animals will mimic the trees and rocks and leaves around them to protect themselves, right? I don't think it's a bad thing for humans to do the same thing in order to survive in society. What are you talking about, Mew? It's awful for a criminal to pretend to be a police officer. Don't you think so too, Lucid? Isn't the fact that you saved her the important thing? I'm sorry, I was just thinking to myself. Why don't you go home ahead of me? Is that not the right answer? Are you okay to leave him alone? Okay, it was... Whew, I was like, uh-oh. Oh, and that's as far as that goes. Alright, you... what's your deal? An invisible person, huh? Become friends with Lucid, AKP. So you gained the Mobius and big appearance. You must have a complex about your looks too, so I'm alright. I'm right, aren't I? Oh, leave me alone. Don't get so defensive. I know exactly how you feel. It's hard, isn't it? Girls avoid you because you're ugly. Guys make fun of you. Kids hate you. And old people take pity on you. Life's just too hard when you're ugly. But then, when you're even the slightest bit attractive, that all turns around, and suddenly everyone's worshipping you. But don't worry about it, Lucid. We're not the problem. It's the world that's way too harsh on the unsightly. But you're attractive too. What? You saw it too, didn't you, with that picture? That's my real face. I tried real hard to look good, but you can't ask that big-ass face. It's too far from handsome. It's nothing but fugly. We're one and the same. EKP? Got a little emotional there. Well, since we're both undesirables, let's get along together, Lucid. No, I was trying to be nice, EKP. Last time I ever do that. We got a lot of... Damn it, shit! What's wrong, EKP? Because of that photo Minazawa posted on Gossiper, my support from girls is on the decline. The one who posted it picture was a girl named Naruko. Oh, this sucked, my life. Cheer up, EKP. Even the real EKP is handsome enough. Really? Like how? Since your face is so big, you stand out in a crowd. Thanks a lot, I'll just go kill myself now. Wait, KP, don't kill yourself! I know that, alright. That my face is huge. I had no choice against the crazy handsome Minazawa. I know that already. But I worked really hard, you know? I flipped through magazines in the bookstore to study fashion until I passed out. So you didn't have any money? Oh, poor EKP. I worked part-time in construction to save money and buy designer clothes, and I quit getting cheap haircuts and went for a real stylist. Did you know, Lucid, when they wash your hair at a salon, they lean your chair back. I just laid it face down, and it was so embarrassing. So you were stupid? Oh, poor EKP. So many times I'd vomit blood to have these humiliating moments, all to create the perfect persona of a handsome man. Okay, one of these is not going to boost the social link. One of these will. Here's more review. Hello, one man. Hope you're doing well. The bottom one, calling him out on being extremely vain, will probably not boost the social link. You get it, so you understand me. I knew you would, my soulmate. Hey, we just met. Alright, I'll teach you my skincare routine. Don't know how I can change your face, though. That's great, Lucid. Maybe your skin will become even more transparent. Mew. Alright, that's good. Is that it for events? Alright, let's head out. All you've missed is, I did the next Stalk event, because that was available, where he, is trying to atone for his crimes, and so, put in his police officer attire and protected a girl from two boys harassing her. And then we've just got to know EKP and about how, like, vain his ideologies on his own beauty are. And now we're going to head off and conveniently bump into our own party and then not suspect it's us again. We're here! I am the priest Gardener who serves Ra Mu. Listen carefully, children of Mu. What's this? Due to the evil deity Gatonafrio's curse, the Mu continent will soon sink into the depths of the sea. Oh, it's a remnant of an event with Mu. No need to worry. Excuse me, don't just up and modify an attraction at someone's house. Mireille! What is it? Just so loud. Whee! What did you do? What is that? There's a lame stamp on your forehead. Oh, so you're a heretic. Heretic? What are you talking about? Children of Mu, who hold the symbol of the sun, overcome these trials to escape the Mobius, the land of bliss of Ra Mu. Don't worry about it. Let's go. Lucid, whose song do you feel like playing today? Ooh. We haven't heard Suicide Prototype in a bit. Mireille's song's alright, but I don't like Mireille. I think I leaned on Kushinashi last time, so I feel like it'd be a bit cheeky to lean on her again. EKP, we had that whole thing last year about how I like the instrumentals and not the lyrics, so... my song. Okay, here's today's song, check it out. We'll listen to Suicide Prototype again. Oh god, it's Toad! Oh, right, this guy. Right, the guy that should be dead. The guy that should have been, like, killed or dealt away with. What's this? It's Mew's song. The event's starting. Let's hurry, Toad. Yeah. I don't know what voice to give Toad. Something, like, horrible. Where are we aiming for? Just get through the dungeon. Got it. The Cyprian's main attraction, the Sun Temple. I use local rocks and sand the rules, and the floors make it even more realistic. Wow, it's so amazing. It's really well done. Amazing, amazing. Just a waste of funds. The enemies are a higher level than they were before. Oh, I haven't actually looked at what EKP's skills are. Let's have a look, see. Quick and Dead, fire straight line, wildfire, straight to the moon, hits enemies, hit airborne enemies. It's weird having another character with 2 guns. It's like, no, it's like they're stealing my job. It's like, get out of here, EKP. Look at him. Even has the same victory animation as us. Come on. I haven't actually looked at what the skills are. Oh wow, you got a lot of skills we could unlock. There, dude. See, but he's got some things, and I'll just let him be auto. Ooh, you're doom barrying. Okay, they'll do that then. But yeah, I do want to try and make more of them get a move on with this game. I realized, I said at the start of the stream, when I decided to realize the similarities and comparisons and, well, inspiration it's taken from Persona, it was around the same time I realized this game would probably be a little longer than I first anticipated. I was expecting it to be like 30 hours long tops, and we've just passed the 31-hour point, you know? So, like, we're clearly going way over time what my first expectation was. But I am still really enjoying this game. It's just I'm wary that's, like, you know, we're less than 3 weeks off of Riser 3, and when that comes out, everything else in the schedule is pretty much getting dropped into, for that. So I want to get this done before then, otherwise it will just get forgotten about. And Lord knows there's enough projects that I've forgotten about that I need to get back onto, but I'll just put it off. The main one being the Resident Evil Marathon, the other one being Knights of Azure 2. But Knights of Azure 2, like, that... It's hard to find the motivation to want to go back to that game, which is a shame because it's really fun. It's just because of all the technical issues with that game, it just pushes me away a little bit. And it's wild to me that it's that unstable and it's like, you know, been out since 2017. It's like, why didn't they push like a single console patch? Why did they only patch it on PC? I know you have to pay a small fee, but it's not like an Idea Factory game where like the version on console is still absolutely fine. There's just a couple extra quality of life they then put on PC later. No, the Knights of Azure 2 straight up doesn't work properly on console. Like, come on. And it's even more apparent because it's on PS Extra, so there's people who have, like, who will play the first one, enjoy it, dive into the second, having no knowledge of anything to do with Gust, and their impression will be, wow, they just didn't fix this one, huh? What's this? It goes backwards even when you go forward. This must be a remnant of the event. You need to pick the correct answer to keep going. Pictures are a clock and a car, right? The answer is... This riddle is child's play. You think I wouldn't know? Mireille, you know the answer? Oh, you're amazing. The best in the world. Of course I am. Just watch me, morons. I am a dame who makes the impossible possible. I will show you the difference between celebrity education and the poor man's remedial school. I have a bad feeling about this. She already had a tear right. The answer is a clock. And I think Kusunashi already knew the actual answer. It's just like, alright, here we go. That's not it! Which is a fake out, since it's actually a car. Idiots! Alright. She just hit both buttons. Oh, that hurt. Oh, yep. I'm even back to the original room. There's the evil deity, yep. What is the meaning of this? I knew it'd be a problem if you got it wrong. A car can run in reverse. Reverse isn't going forward, airhead. Clock hands move forward, but they go back to where they were. They go from 12 o'clock back to 12. Get it? That makes sense. Oh, I guess you could say that. So she didn't even press clock. I always thought you were stupid, but now I know you are. A dame that can make the impossible possible? You must have meant the other way around. That was the question. Go to any wealthy estate and ask the rich people there. They would all want a car too. Let's go, Lucid. Cheer up, Kusunashi. Like, if anything, without realizing it, Mireille just insulted every rich person. she just like she just went, hey, look, if you ask any rich person, they would have given the same incorrect answer. No, I'm with Kushinashi in this one. I'm with Best Girl on this one, but what's new? Yeah, but this week, although it's going to be mostly this game, there is still going to be a bit of a mix-up as we go. Tomorrow, well, it depends how early I get up, because I'm working late again tonight. I want to start a smidge earlier, but it entirely depends how it goes, because I want to make it a double stream. Because Danganronpa IF, or Danganronpa IF, won't take that long. It'll be like an hour and a half at most. And so obviously making that just the only thing we do to stream that day would be insane. So also I'll stream something else. I will leave the rest of you, Lucid. Sorry, but we need to check us on the same level as everyone else. There should be several similar types of puzzles beyond this point, so solve them correctly so we can move on. You can do it, Lucid. It goes backwards when you go forward. It's a fucking clock. Alright, let's keep going. So we'll probably stream more, well, it's in the schedule, we'll stream more of this as well. Same with Tuesday, we'll be on this. Wednesday, I want to catch up on Genshin. I've been avoiding all the main plot stuff. Like, I would say we'll do all the quests and the event, but I heavily doubt we'll have that much time. The main story quest is, you know, the main Archon quest, like, they average, like, 2 to 3 hours now. Every single one. Like, they are not short. The character stories are like an hour and a half to 2 hours, so if we get the main story and Dehya's character story done in one stream alone, that would be a miracle in of itself. Amazing, you can run through it at once. I told you to stop it! But we'll try, and if we get done super early with that one, then yeah, we'll start the event, but no promises, we'll see. I've left the event, like, unstarted, just so if we can do it, we will. But if not, I'll just do it off stream. Oh, that's not the right way. And then Thursday and oh no, actually I'm taking Wednesday off, aren't I? Wednesday and Thursday even is Genshin. I forgot about my own schedule for a second. So Thursday is the day I'm doing all the Genshin stuff, I believe. On Friday, it will either be more of this, or if we hit 450 subs by then, Genshin's peak, jeez. Or if we hit the sub goal, I'll start Hades on Friday. But either way, I want to stream that main story on Genshin. Not getting to do character quests like on stream. Like, I don't lose that much deep over because it's character quests. It's not important to the main story. It's just you learn more about X or Y character. The event stuff is, if I can cover it, I'd like to, just because it's one and done. You know, they never come back. They never like redo story events or anything like that. But the main story, no, that's the main story. Whenever Fontaine becomes available to explore and that story begins, it's probably going to link in some of the stuff that we've got from, you know, the other Archon quests. So I kind of, you know, want to make sure everyone that doesn't play the game but follows my streams is on the same page. You know? The real obstacle will be when 3.6 drops, because we're in 3.5 now. 3.6 is adding a new chunk of the map, which I've already said, like, exploring new chunks of the map in Genshin, I love doing it all the time, but it is extra level of exhausting with Sumeru, because it's all puzzle focused. And so doing that on stream would be tiring. But there's gonna be a new weekly boss with its own story in it, and I want to cover that, you know? So I'm like, oh boy, like, I'll have to figure that one out when we get to it. Bioshock is forever Curse of Fontaine for me. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, this again. Imagine you're in a room filling with water. There are no windows or doors. How do you get out? Keep calm and think. This riddle is nothing. There's weapons, stop imagining, and the last is searching for a crack in the wall. How does keep a water-filled room? Why does she use a weapon? Let me be brute force after all. Don't you think, Lion-chan? Bad, I have no idea. Maybe searching for a crack? There must be one. But if you could find a crack, you wouldn't be in fear of drowning. The hint is imagine. Stop imagining. Yeah. It's the first word. Correct. And we get more like brownie points of Kushinashi, because I imagine she solves these instantly. Wait, why was that the right answer? How can you just stop imagining? If you needed to escape a nightmare, wouldn't you just wake up? Oh, I see. What a stupid game. Yeah, Mirai's just annoyed because she still hasn't figured it out. Of course it is. It's a riddle that a mother could give her child for fun. Kushinashi. It's a guest appearance. that would be something else. I can't wait for Fontaine, to be honest. And it's been like that since like the game launched. When the game first, like when Genshin first came out, I was super excited for Inazuma. I wasn't that fussed about Sumeru. Like I know, I was like, it'll be great, desert land and all that. And to be fair, it is. It's riddle me this, the land, in a lot of ways. And its story ended up being super goddamn interesting. Like, it kind of destroyed Inazuma's in terms of how good the plot was in that one. But the next one I was looking forward to is Fontaine. I'm super excited for what Fontaine will be. Because of the style, like the circus aesthetic that's in the teaser for it. The fact that everyone has these trilbies or like top hats and whatnot, and it's like every character design has something fancy about it. The fact that the Archon's this complete tomboy in a suit, and I'm like, fucking bring it. Like everything about it, I'm like, this region's gonna rule. I mean, literally, because it's like the Kingdom of Lore or some shit, but still. And then after that, like, Natlan I'm equally not too fussed about. Like, I'm sure it'll be great, but I'm in the mindset of, like, it's the volcano land, you know? And then after that is Snezhnaya, which is exciting, not just because it's Russia, not just because it's snow, but because it's main villain land. And so I think, like, any villain that we haven't seen yet is going to start showing up there, but that's a while yet. Fontaine won't be until, like... a bit uncomfy. Yeah. There's also another pirate captain coming in Fontaine that's been leaked, and I can't wait for Beidou to have a rival. I doubt they'll go that route with it, but I can't wait for Beidou to not be the only pirate. Especially because this other pirate queen looks sick as hell. Oh, I'll just do this instead. To be fair, the entirety of hey, that's my skill. Hey, did you see that? That guy straight up has my attack. He's stealing my moveset. So the main thing is that it's gonna be like, if you're into hats or like hats with on character design sort of thing, you're in for a treat with when Fontaine actually comes down. Because it's like every character has a hat, and I'm like, bring it on. And considering Fontaine's supposed to be European-inspired, they didn't do it with Mondstadt, despite Mondstadt also being sort of European, even though it was more German. I'm just gonna say... it would be a perfect opportunity to squeeze in some British voice actors for the English dub. Just throwing it out there. It doesn't have to all be the Americans. You can have... you can have, like, Fontaine be all Brits. That would be cool. That loses the value. Well, it's everyone in that region, so it still doesn't lose it in terms of... It's not every single character in Genshin, and God knows there are a lot of characters in Genshin. It's just Fontaine is very much the fancy people. From what we've learned, like, Fontaine are very much, like finger up their ass, the fancy, like, arrogant people. And some of them earn their hats, and some of them not so much. And Folklor's the, Archon of Law, or the Archon of Justice, I think it's actually called. Her hat's adorable. I love her little hat. Because it's on like one side of her head. It's tiny. I also like that sea captain's hat. That sea captain's costume. And I've been like delaying it because I've been trying to think what the costume's called because it has a name and I just can't remember it. So the French. Actually, you say that. That's what it's supposed to be based off. Like Fontaine, from what we know, is supposed to be French inspired. I'm also curious where the land will actually be. A lot of people are saying it's going to be north of Sumeru and whatnot with leakers, but they also said Inazuma would be one island, so anytime it comes to land mass leaks way ahead of time, I'm like, we'll see. Because I remember when the game came out, I was like, oh, Inazuma's going to be one chunk of land to the south, and it's like 6 islands. Sumeru's going to be like 90% desert, and it's like, well, it's like 50-50. There is a widow who, at her husband's funeral, fell in love with his colleague, who killed her son the same night. Why? Is what it says. I don't remember the answer to this one. This isn't funny. Widow who, at her husband's funeral, fell in love with his colleague. She killed her son that very same night. Why? I think it was that one. I can't remember. It was. Okay. And the fact that Kushinashi reacted to it, yeah, because that's tied to her. We theorized that when we first came here, that one's tied to Kurumi. Oh god, right. I was like, okay, I'll just take a right. Oh no, wait, no, I can't. You have to go all the way around. I was trying to remember the layout of the dungeon as we went. I've noticed that the musician sections of the games are getting longer. The first musician section we did, it was actually go into the school, check each floor, fight the go home club, and you were done. The second one was literally just bolt straight up to the hot spring, you're done. And then after that one, everyone we've done since has had like, you know, basically going through most, if not the whole dungeon again. And the only like mild criticism I have surrounding like the next Archon is that I kind of want another male Archon at some point in this universe. Because originally, in the very first, like back in 1.0 even of Genshin, all lore implied that Sumeru's Archon was going to be male, and around like 1.6, all of that got like retranslated to say her and she instead. So like a lot of people theorized that early on in development, Sumeru's Archon was going to be male, and then later on they changed it to make it Kusanali instead. But Sumeru's Archon was the last male icon. Not icon. I keep on saying icon. Archon, because I'm thinking Final Fantasy. Because we already knew that Fontaine's is female. Natlan is the same deal, so they could just flip it in the same way that like we've heard of like her and she, but they could just retranslate that closer to the time if they'd make that change. And then there's Naya has always been Her Majesty. Like they have overemphasized the Mother Teresa. Because it's, you know, supposed to sound like Mother Teresa, like, you know what I mean. So it's like, if all of them are the only two male Archons are the very first two we met. You know, Venti and Zhongli. And I'm not saying I want it to be all like the sausage fest, I'm just saying it'd be nice to have one, you know, just one more male god. Just one more. But then saying that, I'm still waiting for like some kind of surprise twist that Daneslith is like even though they don't have any gods in Khaenri'ah, because that's the reason why the gods turned on Khaenri'ah, I'm still waiting for Daneslith to be like the equivalent of for Khaenri'ah. Like someone who artificially found godhood level power or something like that. I'm waiting for that to drop. And speaking of Dane, he's in the new main story quest. Which is another good reason to see it, because we don't see enough of Dane. He shows up like once a year. Twice if you're lucky. But they very rarely have to get Yuri Lowenthal in studio for more voice lines than just character introductions. Man, there were a lot of like necessary fights in this revisit. They put a lot of enemies like directly in pathway. It's like, hey, you will get EKP to rank 10 or rank 9 even. Well, I mean, we got him. How quickly did we get him to rank 9? I wasn't even paying attention. I just realised he's already ranked 9, so that didn't take any time at all. I know you get like double character experience when you're with the musicians, just because you don't play them as much, so it's just a way to keep it balanced. But still. Oh boy, yeah, I'm just gonna stare at the map for this because this is. The maze is kicking in. We can just all jive to the music as we go. And man, now we're super close to that sub goal. I can't wait to start Hades. I've got it installed and ready to go. And it's just like listening to like the PlayStation dashboard theme. You know, like when you scroll over to an app on the PlayStation thing and it plays a track from it. And anytime I scroll over Hades and I just hear what I can only assume is the main theme, I'm like, oh, if nothing else, the soundtrack's going to be amazing. Because I'm already aware of a couple tracks, but I don't know the whole soundtrack. Like, I've been made aware of, like, over the years since its release of a couple tracks. And I plan to make it as full of a playthrough as I can when we get to Hades. And if you're wondering what I mean by that, it's a roguelike, ultimately. Which means the whole point is about the journey. It's about the fact that you're going to be doing the run several times over, potentially dozens upon dozens of times over, as you find your way to the truth or whatever ending sort of thing. And so because of that, we are going to be... Oh, my throat. Sorry, my throat's playing up a little bit. We are going to be committing, so it probably will take a number of streams. But the beauty is, because it's a roguelike, if that number of streams ends up burning into Rise of 3, it's not the end of the world. If anything, it would probably be in our favour, because then, like, by that point, you might be wanting to take a break. There's also the other reason why I'm trying to get as much done as possible with this now. Because if we do break that goal and start Hades at the end of this week, it's going to be even less likely that we'll get this done before Rise of 3 is, because I'll be balancing that as well. I mean, ultimately, if this and Hades end up having to take a pause because we're not done with either of them by the time Rise of 3's out, then so be it. I'm still going to take that pause and play Rise of 3. Like, that, I can't stress enough how dominant to the playlist it will become. Like, how dominant to the schedule it will become. Just in case I get this one wrong, I'm going to save because it will be quicker than having to run all the way back around. I can just load that save. And then if I load my save, then if I get it wrong, I can load my save and correct my mistake, and then Kushinashi doesn't think I'm an idiot. Again, this is creepy. You go to your apartment balcony and make eye contact with a man that was stabbing a woman with a knife. The man points a finger at you. Why? And that's what it says. Question. Oh right, this is he's counting the floors. You don't have to choose. I'll do it. Count the floors to which one you're on? Hey, why is that the correct answer? Hey, wait a second. Yeah, because it relates to her. If anything, that just further affirms that theory from last time, that she knew it immediately. She's probably had someone do that to her. Which just makes me feel more sorry for her, because, Jesus Christ, she's probably been through some shit. Well, I'll say that, if the way of how she freaks out sometimes isn't any hint that she's gone through a lot. Anyway, what is this? How are we supposed to answer this? Jeez, this is so annoying. Don't just guess the answer. I hate to go back to the beginning. Ah, it's a prior guess. Oh no, I smell bottom feeders. Eh? You're musicians, aren't you? Mew is having an event here, right? Tell me how to get to the venue. An ego head. You know they're a bunch of selfish idol fans who cause nothing but trouble, right? Well, they're way more dangerous than that. They exhibit a ton of negative emotions, and they're good for maintaining the balance. So they're good for maintaining the balance of Mobius. But they were initially lonely and narcissistic people who went crazy in the end. They got real bad natures, ones that even we musicians can't control. Hey, answer me. The event is over. What? Don't screw around with me. What do you think we've been wandering around this dump for? It's over. Then do a concert for me, right now. Did you not hear us? The event is over. We're fans of Mew. Fans and God and one are the same. That's right. Get him, Toad. You people are full of yourselves. You need to bow to me now. Who the hell are you? I was fucking shoulder chop him. Karate chop action! Got you! Don't you dare lay a hand on a woman, you piece of shit. Oh man. Yeah, I'll say this guy deserves so much worse, because this is the same guy that battered Ayama's friend so hard that that her eye ruptured. So yeah, this guy deserves the worst. How dare a peasant try to order me around? I'll teach you just how to talk to me. I'll kill you! Man, he's a lower level than some of the basic enemies. Wow, you really are, Toad. You really are irrelevant. Just kick him in the air. Oh, of course we get interrupted if we do that. Alright, let's just Omega him then. Wow, he's tanky. He just took that ult and did like, wow, he's tanky for level 40. Fuck. Oh, there's a counter burst, so let me get out of here. Oh, okay, you need to get out of the way as well. We're just having everyone back up. Look at this motherfucker just tanking damage like it's nothing. Oh yeah, okay, get bonked. Oh, did Kushinashi get interrupted? Yes, she did. There we go. Damn it! I won't forget this. I'll tell Mew and get you all fired. Looks like he's all talk. It's a trillion years too early for these rock bottom feeders. Looks like we're gonna be fired. I wonder who's gonna grant their wish, huh, Mew? Do I have to fire you? I don't want to. That's their wish, right? What am I supposed to do, Lucid? What am I supposed to do? Hey, I was only kidding, don't worry about it. Do you regret your sin? What is this? Damn it. Damn it! Kushinashi. Let's go, everyone. I thought the floor was going to drop then. Oh, right, yeah, right, the Go Home Club. I was so invested in, like, dealing with the problem. It looks like this is where Mew had a live performance that other time. There don't seem to be any clues here. There they are! They're here! Minazawa! How dare you embarrass me! What are you talking about? Don't play dumb with me. You posted that photo on Gossiper, didn't you? That was dirty what you did. And what did Naruko write? Just a second. A face so big it's tragic. That is my destiny. Naruko. Of course he'd get mad. Ugh. Look closer. It wasn't me. Shut up! I was stupid and feeling any sympathy toward you, even for a moment. No matter how many times I'm beat down, I'll get back up. And you get knocked again, and I'm never gonna get me up. I get knocked down. Yeah, my spirit's a phoenix. Taste my fiery judgment. Calm down, Yoike. Don't think he's going to listen to reason. Arya, do it. Guess I have no choice. Catharsis Effect Overdose. Go live! I cannot even remotely... I'm not even going to try to do it the way Arya does it. Go live! Oh god, oh wow! Jesus, do you see that from the outline? Look at the outline. Izuru just like bum rushes Mirai and just kicks her into the air and kicks the shit out of her. Oh god, look, he does insane damage to her. Okay, we need to interrupt that. There we go. I need to save her from getting fucked up. Well, that still counts. Even though his attack is long since over. I mean, I'll take it. Oh, bye, Azuru. I wasn't even focusing on him. Nice. Wow, we got a lot of experience and it still wasn't enough to level up, eh? Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna let this music play for a second because I need to respond to a text. So one sec, guys. There we are. Trophy unlocked. Unfortunate charisma. Oh yeah! You finally get it, Minazawa! Listen to me, Kyoike. It's bad. We need to retreat, Minazawa. Let's get out of here. We did it. The good-looking ones won! Good job, Ikipi. Your wish came true. Yeah, I did it. I did it. Do you know what's funny? If you, like, you know, right at the start of all this, decide not to, like, go with Fawn to see her, like, the musician's side of everything, the musicians never win. I don't know this more about. The only reason they win and get these little revenge matches is because you take them along. You did it! The one that posted was a girl named Naruko. Is he an idiot? Well, at least he's happy. Let's just let him believe that. Oh, you're being kind. No matter where you are, being happy is a good thing. That's what Mobius is for. We did it! Now, my honor is ascending like a sunrise. Oh, Mew. Oh, Mew. That was in English. She meant sunrise! Seems everything went well. Yeah, it was a perfect victory. Oh, really? I see. Then you must have captured the Go Home Club. Where are they? It appears you didn't listen to what I said. I knew it. Seems like it was more like a sunset. Ah! Enough. I'll stop the Go Home Club. Where are they planning on going next? Why has this guy got, like, a coat over a BDSM costume? Had you mentioned it, I did tell them that you and Mule frequent the construction site. You spilled the location of your friends? Oh my god. No, it's actually perfect. Exactly what I want. I have no idea what voice I'm going to give him yet. That's true. We need to absorb more negative emotions. Mew, go with him to the building. Ah, okay. Events, okay. Jesus, everyone but Fawn and Shonen. Alright, let's get... no, I'll save first, actually. Let's be smart about this. I'll say, let's get Fawn out the way, but I'll save first. Oh, it's you two! How are you feeling? Could you watch for a sec? Huh? Oh? There! What do I look like to you? Fucking, Stork. That's right. No matter how I try to pretend, in the end I'm me. It's not good for me to depend on Mew's strength so much. Now I have something I need to mimic for a long time, so I should seal away this power for now. What? What do you want to become? If you tell me, I might be able to help you. I think even with your power, it might not be possible. Why? What do you want me to do? Please tell me, Stork. I'm going to retire being Peep Man and a police officer and be a normal human. I just want to become one of the crowd, forever if I can. A normal human? It's an interesting turn of events. Oh, we're not going to see how that ends. I'll get Marie out of the way as well, because she's the other character I'm not too fond of. What? Just because we fought together a few times doesn't mean that you can just speak to me. Don't say that. Be nice to Lucid, okay, Marie? Why do I have to listen to you? Forgive me, my queen. You know what? We only just saved. I'll be an attitude. I'm not acting, I am. You and I live in vastly different worlds. How many times do I have to say that before you finally get it? You shouldn't be mean to Lucid. You're friends, so be nice. Huh, please, don't associate me with this lowly life form. I'm only doing this in order to maintain Mobius. I don't need to play along with your self-satisfaction and pretend to be friends with you. Ooh, you made her cry. So what? It's her fault for always talking about only pretty and nice things. Marie, you're being too harsh towards Mew. If you don't want to be thrown out the door, adjust your attitude. Fine. All I have to do is apologize, right? I'm sorry. It's okay. Her snobbiness is quite troublesome. I smell something plebeian. Fucking. Alright. Alright. Oh, how unacceptable. I cannot be in a place with such wretched air. It seems she hates us already. Oh, I'm sorry, it's my fault. No, she's only sulking after I scolded her. She probably just returned to see Parisa. If you have business with her, go after her. Lucid, let's go. I want you to become friends with Mireille. I don't want to become friends with that wrench. Fucking Jesus. Readers go hard. No, I won't. Unlike Mireille, I won't be mean to Mew. I'll go. Okay, let's go. Yes. She Marie is also an aristocrat at heart. It was just that, oh, I smell a plebeian. Like, alright. Wench, not wrench. Oh, right. Welcome. We came. You don't have to announce that, Mew. Mew's just happy to be here. What? How dare you come after me all this way? I already said I have no intention of becoming friendly with the musicians. You must be quite arrogant to think that you, a dilettante, that's a word, nobody could ever keep up with me, the #1 musician and the most beautiful. And I was sniffing my classism. But Lucy's pretty amazing too. The #1 song of this week's music chart and the most played video are both Lucid's. Dilettante. That, okay, that word doesn't need to exist though, does it? Come on. Like, come on. Silence! Those fools are just excited about whatever's new, that's all. Hey, it doesn't change the fact that I'm more popular than you, bitch. The fact that my abilities and talents are much greater is as clear as eyes. It's French in origin. I believe it's day, my lady. Quiet! If I say eyes, then it's eyes. I like how the position of the camera, it makes it look like Mireille's portrait has my hat. Sorry. I beg your forgiveness. At any rate, I refuse to lose to the likes of you. Got it? The word loser is not in my vocabulary. Didn't you lose? But you lost to the Go Home Club. Whatever, that's just what losers say. But you lost to the Go Home Club. Shut up! It doesn't count, it's not a contest. Fine, if you're going to run your mouth like that, let's compete. Compete? That's right, let's make it clear, once and for all, who's better, me or this invisible commoner. Ooh, that sounds fun. But how are you going to compete? It takes a while to write a new song. That's true. Milady, if I may. What? For the competition, you simply need to make clear who is better between you and Master Lucid, correct? Well, yes, that's right. Then let me, Toshizo, make the arrangement. If you don't limit it to just musician, then there are various ways we can decide who is better. Any objections? None here, right, Lucid? Don't fucking answer for me. Well then, Toshizo, make the arrangements. Very well, milady. It's impossible for me to lose any fight. You'll be crying all the way home to Mummy. Oh, she even has that laugh. She even has that down to a T. Oh, but we got closer. I guess competition is a great way of getting closer to people. Oh, we're going straight into it, huh? Ugh. You came! Toshizo's making preparations for the competitions. Come with me. Let's work hard, Lucid. Most precious thing ever, yeah. Toshizo, we're here. Ugh, jeez, making me travel to a place like this. What in the world is he planning on making us do? Since you all assume the form of high school students, I prepared a competition fit for them. No, don't make me take an exam. No, wait. It's like that meme. No, wait. Take a seat. The competition is academic in nature. You should be able to answer these questions so long as you completed a compulsory curriculum. It may have been not too long ago for you, however, Milady. Hey, hold your sorry, Milady. I still get Soul Hackers on the mind, where they have a character and called Milady, but it's spelt Milady. So I always impulsively go to say it because Soul Hackers is on my mind still. I need to platinum that game. I'm missing only like 3 trophies, but all of them require me going into New Game Plus, which is the only reason why I haven't done it yet. Trying to be school kid again? Nah. I'm glad I'm out of school. Well then, Lady Mew, please give the starting signal. Okay. I won't lose. Here we go. I knew it. I was like, I bet she's going to say one of those words in English. Among the following, select a word that is a synonym of gumption. As usual, be a student. I never used gumption. Oh god, I should ace this. I'm a bloody writer. Oh god damn it. The correct answer is 3. Got it. Great. Okay. I didn't just look it up. What are you talking about? Science. Yeah. Well, mine's side in college. It's just I didn't... Primary school, I either had weird teachers or just... I don't look back on it in high regard because I just find child me cringe. Secondary school was either... Because I went to an all-boys school, either getting bullied or having to stand up against idiot other kids. College was college, and so I just don't have the best of memories. I have fun moments, but it's like I miss the memories and moments I had with my friends. I sure as shit do not miss packing a sports kit and cooking class kit and lugging a giant rucksack on my back like every day. You know, like... No, it's alright, dude. Well, I don't miss... like, get a new timetable at the start of the year, and it's like, oh yes, this classroom is in class D12, and you're like, where the hell is that? And you end up having to, like, run around the school like a maniac trying to find this room because you don't want to be late to your first class. College is expensive. Yeah, true. So college is at least free for the first 3 years. Because they actually want you in. But I remember because at my secondary school, like, it was the work. It was 3 buildings. You had the tower block, you had the central building, and then you had lower school. And all the rooms were literally just a letter, then a number. Eventually, like, by your 3rd or 4th year, when you get your new set of classes and whatnot for that year, you have a pretty good idea where it's going to be immediately, you know? Because you're used to the layout, you're used to the structure. But it's always like, you enter at, like, and it's like, oh yes, my science class is in S7, my English class is in L11, and you're like, what did these even mean? The only one that was easy was music, because there was only one music room, so you knew you had to be there. It was, you know, like, it was only ever one, so it didn't matter, you was always in M, you was always in music room. And all, like, the art building was only 3 classrooms, and they were right next to each other, so if you were looking for your art room and you didn't know which one it was, just go in that area. The rest, however, good luck. There was nothing worse than being in year 7. And the worst part is, you're not going to ask the bigger kids, because the bigger kids are assholes. They're 14 to 15-year-olds. They're assholes. They're going to give you the complete wrong direction. If you ask for, like, the top floor of the tower block, they're going to point you towards the lower school. You know? So you just had to fucking run around like a maniac for the first week, try and figure it all out, and then try and remember it all as it went on. I remember in like year 11, basically your last year, I never once remembered where my PSHE class was, despite the fact I was there for a whole year. Like, you know, that was the whole year. I never once remember where that room is, because you only go there once every 2 weeks. And so it always just left my mind. And so every single time, I instead make sure close-ish to that class to just kind of find a friend who's also in that class and just let them lead. And I think because I always did that, I really never committed it to memory. I just let them lead and we always just kind of stumbled into the room. I don't miss that at all. I don't miss getting lost. Because then you get all like anxious and worried because you're like, oh no, I'm going to be late. And then if you are like a minute late, you get like doomed because the teachers are all act like assholes. And they can't be reasonable that you're maybe a minute late with a room system that makes no sense. Like eventually, like you got today, like most, if not all of the maths rooms were in the lower school. So you eventually, like, you got into the habit. You're like, okay, it's probably around there. But it's like, IT, there's like 3 rooms in lower, 1 in middle, and 1 in the tower block. And if you've got the one in the middle, you might not realise it's in the middle, you know? Like, you might explore all of lower, go straight past the middle, thinking, oh, there's only 1 room in there, there's no way I'll have that, and go all the way up to bloody tower block, because you realise that's not it either. And then realise, you know, it was in the middle. And then you go back to the middle, and then the middle room has a sign-in access, because it was, like, built for the 6th form students as well. Which 6th form is, I don't know if it's something like, is there something equivalent in US, but 6th form is basically choosing to spend another 2 years in school instead of going to college. If you go there, like, which is a equally fair option if you want to do that. I didn't, I went straight to college, which is why I did college at 16. But you can do that way instead. And it's like, because it was a 6th form building as well, they had to be signed into, so it was more awkward to get in there. So you'd always want to be there on time to basically tag along with someone else. Someone else would have to sign in, and you'd just kind of squeeze through the door with them. Because it was such a pain in the ass to get in. And then they put all the, like, they put all but 2 of the history classes in the middle block as well. So one of the other 2 were in the lower school, but they moved the 2 in the lower school to the tower block between years, one of the years. So it was even more confusing. She was like, oh, I've got this room again. You go to where it is, and it's not called H3 anymore. It's like, it was called like IT8 or something, and you're like, what? It is easier, more financially viable to be a politician than it is to go to college. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, like I said, in the UK, it's, the first 3 years are entirely free, and they actively want you. They, like, instead of it being, like, you have to pay to try and fight your way to get in and do all this other stuff, no. But on your last year of school, all the colleges will literally come to the schools and do, like, big assemblies and do personal meetings. They are, like, headhunting. They want you. It's the polar opposite way around. They literally want you to come into college. They want you to go to their college. And do the 2 or 3 year courses and whatever. And it's lovely. It's genuinely lovely when they do that. It's one of the few things I'll actually defend about this country I live in. Because you get to see so many different styles and see different college interpretations or different 6th form styles and focuses that give you very different perspectives on how things can handle. And then you get to make your own opinion of which one's actually the one that you think's the best for you. And not just going with the crowd or going for the expensive one or any of that shit, you know? I mean, to be fair, I say that, I was already decided what college I wanted to go to. I'd already made up my mind which one I wanted to go to, but, like, long beforehand. But those assemblies helped, like, kind of insert and, like, confirm for me that where I wanted to go was the place I wanted to go to, you know? Among the following, select the number of vertices in a cube. Oh, God. Vertices is the lining, right? Not the faces. Which then would be 12, right? Like, vertices aren't the faces, right? You can tell I haven't been in school in forever. Oh, it's the corners! Also, no, 8. I had to quickly double check. I was like, no, it's corners. I was like, okay, yeah, no, it's 8 then. Among the following, select the city that is not a capital of the United States. I don't live in the US. I'm not gonna know this. Which of these is not? Dallas, Tallahassee, Albany, Olympia? Oh, is it Olympia? By chance? Is it Olympia by chance? Is it the one that doesn't even sound remotely American by chance? No? Oh, Olympia's... It's 1? Dallas isn't a capital? The correct answer is Dallas? Oh. Among the following... Alright, thank you. Select an animal that does not hibernate. I don't think boars do. Turtles? Austin is the capital. Oh. Well, I know bears hibernate. I know bats do. Turtles are cold-blooded. The correct answer was boar. Among the following, select the fruit that belongs to the rose family, Rossicrae. I'm looking that one up. So I thought boars just still carry on doing their business in the winter. Hang on, I'm looking it up. A fruit that belongs to the rose family. Apples, pears, quinces, apricots, plums, cherries, peaches. It might be like a technical hibernation, or certain times of the year they sleep longer or something. Among the following, select the philosopher who said, "I think, therefore I am." That wasn't... Was that? I don't think that was Newton, was it? Oh, it's too early. It's too early in the day for me to be doing all this. My head hurts. It wasn't Newton who said, "I think, therefore I am," was it? I'm... No, I was thinking... It is Descartes. Okay, I just looked it up. Alright, that's it. Wait just a second. No, time's up. Good work, everyone. It's fine, there's no way I lost. I only got one question wrong. If I fail the test, or lose to Mireille because I got one question wrong, I will reload the save and do it again. I will now announce the test results. Lucid, 5 out of 6. Mireille, 4 out of... Just! No, it can't be! Wow, Lucid, you did it! Wait just a moment. There's been some mistake. Do-over. I demand a do-over. It's what she's saying as expected. What do you want to do, Lucid? Whatever, fine. Thank you very much, Master Lucid. Of course you will. Then I told you to prevent the next competition. Don't make it another school test, I swear to God. I'll show you my true greatness. You better wait meagerly for the display. I believe it's eagerly, my lady. Ah, silence! I beg your forgiveness. Well then, Master Lucid, Lady Mew. I shall see you again later. One about Texas Sage. Yeah. Yeah, I would have absolutely guessed Olympia, because it doesn't sound like a capital city in a state of the US. I say that, it was the only one I didn't recognize as a name of somewhere in the US. To be honest, I saw Daz yeah, that sounds like a US. Tennessee, yeah, I know that one. You know, and then it's at the bottom, just Olympia. I was like, huh? It is. What's it the capital of? Do you know? What state is it from? Capital of Washington? Really? Wow, okay. Bye-bye, Toshizo. I guess that makes sense, now I think about it. Oh god, alright, let's carry this going. Hope you're not inflating your ego just because you won the academic test out of dumb luck. The real competition is just starting, come with me. I wonder what's next, it's so exciting. Right, Lucid? No, she's gonna make me do another test. If we end up back in a school, I swear. I think Seattle. I think that's Texas. Yeah. We're here, Toshizo. It seems like it's not an academic competition this time. You guessed correctly. Today is a physical fitness test. Today you will both be hunting Lagards. Whoever hunts the most Lagards in a specific time limit will be pronounced the winner. Isn't that announced? Oh, I guess they both make sense to an extent. What? Why do you have to do something so troublesome? After intellect comes physical strength. It seems that you cannot compete with Master Lucid intelligence, so he has to come to this. Guess there's no choice. I'll make it clear who's better this time. You ready? Well then, Lady Mew. Please stay safe, you two. So we just got to go on a moot rush. Oh, and off we go! Like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. Shouldn't we have ran in opposite directions? Oh, I thought it was actually going to be a mini game then. Alright. Time's up. Great work, you two. I hunted that much. It's my victory for sure. Today's winner is Master Lucid. Yeah! There's no way, it's impossible. Yay! Now you'll acknowledge Lucid's abilities? Who'd ever acknowledge something like that? One more round. If you decline, I'll never talk to her again. What? Expected, milady. You simply don't know when to concede. Master Lucid, what would you like to do? Fine, but this is the last time. Of course, this one will decide everything. Thank you very much, Master Lucid. You know what I'm curious about with that the test, actually? I wonder if it's one of those things where you're kind of expected to win. Like, if you only get one right, Mireille gets 0. Sort of thing. If you get 6, she gets 5. Like, she's always a point behind you, or whether it was just luck that she did 4 and I got 5. The device competition that will finally satisfy Milady. I'll show you this time. You might as well start perfecting your groveling before me. So rank 5 is going to be the last test, and the rank 6 is the start of the change of heart. So after we win again, it's such oh god, we're going straight in again. You're here! Surely you're made already aware, but I've been going easy on you. I'll show you the true power of the elite today. Now let's go. I wonder what it is this time. It's exciting, isn't it, Lucid? Welcome. Today's the day we appreciate our customers. Our lots have an equal chance of winning and losing, officially open for business. Hey, why are you trying to make us compete in a place like this full of filthy commoners? After intellect and strength, all that's left is luck. Since this shop's lucky draw lottery was open today, you two will be competing for luck here. How idiotic. Even if I lose here, I'll never acknowledge it. Luck is also a part of one's abilities, milady. Your father built the first generation of the Ichino's group by cheating his luck. You have evil luck, milady. That strong luck has been passed down to you, I'm sure. If that's true. Well, that's fine. I just want to acknowledge it if I lose. That's complete, servant. Master Lucid, you may go first. Whoever wins the better prize is the victor. Yes, please go on. I'll take your ticket. 1, 2, 3. All right, there's 3 total. You may draw a prize. How unfortunate. Here's your consolation prize, a tissue. All right. So 2 more tries, and I'm spinning the wheel. Lose. Oh, what? Sorry, you lose again. Here's your tissue. She has a point. Yeah, luck's not a good way of deciding it. Yes! Even Murray's getting excited at the fact that our luck is my luck. It seems you're a bit cornered. Just one more chance. There's you winning a less than 0. Thought you weren't going to acknowledge this. What are you talking about? Pathetic. Luck is part of the ability. Now hurry up and draw. Now you've said it out loud. It's going to be on you. What's this? How can this be another tissue? Serves you right. This is divine punishment. How unfortunate. Maybe next time. It's your turn, milady. I'm basically the winner. Don't know if I can see the crown or victory on my head already, but burn it into your mind. Now give me your tickets. I can already hear the punchline. She's gonna get the tissues as well. Accept these, my tickets of glory. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's 3 times total. Now please draw 3 times. Here we go. Fuck! Whoa, we have a winner! The grand prize of 20 years worth of gift cards to Grand Blue! Congratulations! I was expecting the punchline to be she gets tissues as well. This is the happiest she's probably ever been. This is probably the happiest she's ever been. Milady! Milady, you did it, you did it! I did it! You saw it, right, Tojizo? I won! I finally won! Congratulations, congratulations, milady! It's like we lost. Mireille looks so happy, I'm glad. Yeah, the whole point of this competition was to, like, basically bring us together. So if she's gonna be, like, super happy that she had to, like, push through and her luck got her a victory in the end, hopefully she can be a smidge more appreciative of us. What's wrong, Lucid? Let's go back to the waiting room. I don't think it was. Oh, I'm sorry, I manipulated the lottery. You mutinous traitor. Why would you do something like that? I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. I made a promise. I'm really sorry. She was forced to. I bet. Oh, of course, now is when she wants to stop talking to us. Because now is when she's... fucking... I'm gonna save again, because I don't want to do that goddamn quiz again if I fuck up someone else's. There we are. Let's go hang out with Best Girl. Oh, it's Lucid. Why are you making that face? The name of the suspect in the newspaper article that Eiji Biwasaka was looking at. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere recently. Now you mention it, I think I've heard it somewhere before too. I think it was when I was with you, Lucid. Do you remember where? The Sun Temple. That's right, the ego head that was picking a fight with us at the time was called Todokaro. Big news, sir. Oh, so that ego head. What's wrong? That was the same person I saw when I looked inside of that Eiji guy's heart. His face in Mobius was completely different, but his original face was the same. Now that you mention it, that person was always trying to escape from the real world. That's why I invited him to Mobius, but he said he wanted a different face. Where is Todokaro right now? I would know if he was an NPC, but humans just move around on their own, so it's hard to pinpoint right away. Calm down. We finally find a witness that connects us to Eiji Biwasaka. I can't calm down. Oh. I'm... Yes, let me dive into this precious bean's heart. I want to protect her. You're pretty curious, aren't you, Lucid? Fine. I'll tell you my mundane story. Eiji Biwasaka is the lawyer that my father hired. Jesus Christ, it always links up! When my wealthy grandmother started having dementia, my father and my uncles made him the statutory guardian to prevent inheritance fights between the families. My father, a tax accountant, should have just been the statutory guardian, but my uncle made a fuss that it wouldn't be fair. I guess they thought he'd swindle them. Dad proposed setting up a statutory guardian, despite being frustrated that his brothers, who never looked after my grandmother, were only concerned about the inheritance. It was just before I started middle school, but the first time I saw him, I knew he was suspicious. I don't know how, but his eyes, they resembled a reptile's, and his face had a plastered smile. I couldn't accept him based on my instincts. But there was nothing wrong with his record. He was born in a family of lawyers and was a talented student among his who got his law license in his mid-20s. He acted as an agent for the elderly and minors with no relatives. He proactively took on highly public, violent cases and won his client's innocence or a lighter sentence. My father even said that he was very impressive for being so young. My uncles also accepted him quickly after seeing his impressive record and getting my father's recommendation. but he used his position as guardian and embezzled my grandmother's entire fortune. My father, who was skilled in finance and tax accountant, saw the book several years later and noticed that. And after my father tried to accuse him, that's when the fire happened. Before his death, though, my father had hired a different lawyer, and from that evidence, Eiji Osaka was arrested. He was found guilty of embezzlement, but he had a solid alibi for the arson murder. I need to go have a word with Eiji. The night my house was set on fire, he had taken the money he embezzled to treat women at an elite club. I heard from the detective that a girl working at the club said that it was like he was showing off on purpose. In the end, there was no evidence that he had anything to do with it, and he wasn't convicted of the arson murder. Yeah, he set himself up an alibi by splurging so loudly with people. But I always suspected him. The attitude he displayed in court, it wasn't a sane human being. After I had Mew look into his heart, I was convinced. There's no mistaking it. The arson was his work. What did you see in his heart? The guy, he recognized Kushinashi. When he saw her face, he was remembering the courtroom and the house burning to the ground. He saw Kushinashi and felt excitement, satisfaction, and annoyance. I saw that guy Todekaro's face too, panic and anger, and a strong murderous intent. He's really scary. You should both be careful. Mew. I'm sorry about earlier. Please let me know when you find Todekaro's location. No, it's okay. I'll let you know when I find out. Kushinashi, I found the toad guy. Where is he? He's really scared right now. That's why I'm having him hide in the secret area. I'll take you there, so let's go. Lucid, please come with me. What do you musicians want with me? There's something that we want to ask you. Tell us what you know about Eiji Osaka. What? What, you got something to do with him? Please tell us. It's really important. If I tell you, he'll kill me. I can't, even if it's Mew who's asking. Hurry up and tell us. If you don't, I'll kill you. Ah! Kushinashi, no! He threatened me, so I had no other choice. It's not my fault. It's not my fault! You told me to do it, okay? What did he make you do? I don't want to do it either! But he kept saying it'd be easy to overturn insanity plea, and then he could throw you in jail whenever he wanted. So what did you do? He told me to kill the tax accountant guy, so I didn't have the balls to kill him myself, so I set his house on fire. His wife and daughter died with just collateral damage. It wasn't my fault. You asshole! And then she proceeded to kick the shit out of him for the foreseeable. I'll kill you. I'll kill you! Kushinashi, stop! Let go, Lucid! Oh, Kushinashi! Fuck! He's a witness to put Eiji Osaka on trial. Damn it! Whoa, now she's hyperventilating. Easy. Kushinashi! What should we do with him? Just lock him in here for now. It won't just do any good if he's killed by Eiji Osaka. Plus, this might be Mobius, but we can't let a guy like this roam so freely. Okay, and I'll make it so the door to this room can only be opened by one of us three. Lucid, thank you for the other day. What should we do now? Is there something I can do? We have Toad's testimony, but there's no physical evidence to support his arson. then we have to protect Miu. Keep Mobius as it is, and prevent Eiji Kurosaka from returning to the real world at all costs. There's a reason why he wants to end Toad, is because his jail sentence for embezzlement is almost up. Like hell we'd let him do that. Giving up on rearresting Kurosaka? Even a police investigation, there was no evidence found to identify the arsonist. Toad's testimony alone wouldn't be enough to take down Eiji, but if it's evidence based on a confession, that'd be different. And Toad will most likely get the death penalty if he testifies too. Even if we return to the real world and make him confess, it'll be over if he recants his testimony. Damn it! I mean, there was some evidence that they couldn't refute. Tsunashi, you sure that's what you wish for? Do you really want to keep tabs on Eiji your whole life? Yes, exactly. You need to go back to the real world. There's nothing left for me there. Stuff here might be fake, but the only things important to me are right here. Oh. God damn it! So even with the lawyer shit, Eiji was to an extent lying. Because he knew he'd be able to get an insanity plea. And he was doing it because he manipulated that person to get it. It was just lie after lie after lie from that man. Ugh. Ugh. Sweet Pea, let's measure your weight and body fat and see if your training and diet has produced any results. I'll skip that for today. Fine. 291 pounds. Why did it go up? I ate some Saburo. I couldn't handle the stress. I can't stand it. I've had enough. I just wanted to be a new me, but I'm fed up with this stressful life. Why do you think a fat-ass greasy old man was this dreamy cute dragon in the first place? Surprised me too. I thought, oh, did I go insane? You know how hard it was being a brokerage firm manager? Every day I pressed for time with normies. To my right was competition, to my left people were slowing me down. I was under pressure from people below me, and yelled at from people above, all while being abused by our customers. For a really long time, I wanted to be freed from that. Going to Subaru was part of it. At the time, I'd eat ramen without concern for fat, sugars or carbs. I felt so free, and I could finally be selfish. Who cares what I eat? So what if I gain weight? Why do I have to be whispered about and cautioned by people above me? Calm down. It's ridiculous. I did go to Saburo, and yeah, I got fat. And that's when it happened. I saw a bunch of girls in dreamy cute costumes giggling and laughing. It was like I'd been struck by lightning. I thought I died. At that moment, inside my head, angels came down from heaven and said, didn't you love stuffed animals and other cute things for a long time? Try to remember. And that's when the light bulb went off. Yes, I wanted to be a dreamy cute girl. Men are thick, smelly and hairy. They don't make you feel nice, and because I'm a man, I have to endure it. But I don't want to anymore. That's why I made myself a cute dreamy girl online and had a virtual doll sing in my place. Why can't they accept me as I am? Why can't a fat old man like dreamy cute things? I'm not a weirdo. The world's to blame for not allowing an old man to walk around freely wearing whatever he likes. They called me gross, perverted and crazy. You guys probably think that, don't you? Well, that's it. You didn't want to endure anymore, but you were forced to do the opposite. Poor Sweet Pea. Man, so much of this game reminds me of Kanji, but inverted. Yeah. So much of this game is just like it's like helping, being like the counselor. It's just helping people with their traumas. I'm through with dieting. Leave me alone. You don't have to suffer anymore. Let's go eat some food to make up. Huh? Let's binge eat. One rebound coming up. You're right. Let's go. Oh, previous customer? Welcome. Hmm? Why are, like, the AIs that are there to, like, emphasize the eating problem here? So I don't think these are real people. I think they're, like, something that you made to help keep... Sweet Pea, like, comfortable. Oh my, it isn't the princesses. Hello there. Sweet Pea Summer, hi. What a nice surprise. Sweet Pea Summer, are you on a date? Oh my. Oh no, it's nothing like that. This is Lucid-chan, an ostinato musician. Please be nice to Lucid. This is Lucid? Oh my, so popular. I'd love an autograph. Lucid-chan, since it's a special occasion, let's join the princesses. And I'm just sitting there, like, you know, the Grim Reaper's just kind of sitting there at this tea party, like, It's like fucking, the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. And they're, like, doing a birthday party, and I'm just the role of Grim. I'm just kind of there, like, what do I do? You really do eat well. Hey, I've been wondering about this for a while. Why are you all still plump? Don't you want to be thin? You aren't going on a diet? It may look like this, but I'm an ace on the girls' wrestling team, so I can't really be skinny. Mine's a side effect of medication. My grandpa was a bit senile and kept making me endless amounts of food. Grandpa was a chef at a 3-star restaurant. I feel awful throwing food away. Is that so? And just because you're not thin doesn't mean you can't be cute. Huh? Even if I'm fat, I don't want to give up on what I like. Huh? That's why we're all very encouraged by Sweet Pea Summer's Tokimeki Reverie. Sweet Pea Summer, please creating lots and lots of wonderful songs. Sure. Well, have a nice day, everyone. Aww! Aww! That was the cutest fucking voice line. At least you can look however they like it, Mobius. Hey, Mew. When they came to Mobius, what did those girls ask for? To be able to wear clothes they like. That's all? Yeah. That's why there's so many plus-size dreamy cute clothing shops in Papiko. They could have made themselves look much better. And last but... I was gonna say but definitely least, but that's Stork. Close to least. Why? We finally beat Minazawa, so why isn't anyone praising me? Are you really satisfied? Hey, don't say things like that, that'll hurt my feelings. I already know that this is just self-satisfaction. But since I can't win in looks, why can't I be happy when I win in battle? Hey, Ikepi, what specifically makes a handsome man? Oh, that's a multi-leveled question. Well, he has to be good looking, that's... Anyway, he has to be cool, okay. That, Hey, what makes someone handsome? Well, they have to be good looking. Yeah, other than the obvious. I see. If handsome men are cool, then you are a handsome man, Ikepi. You're so nice, hardworking, and even make wonderful songs. I think even in Mobius you're a top-notch handsome man. What? I think what you're saying is that my personality is handsome, right? But this is the first time in my life I've been complimented so much, so thank you, Mew. You're welcome. If all the girls in this world would judge a man by what's on the inside like you did, Mew, I could win against Minazawa. I don't think what's inside you is particularly great either, but... It's about looks, give it up. Try on improving your good personality. What? The world only cares about looks, doesn't it? Improving something like that is just... That's a great idea, Lucid. If you become more handsome with your personality, I think all the girls will realize that you are the coolest, EKP. Really? I'll do it then. Don't know how to really do it though. I'll think about how to improve a handsome personality too. That was the right choice. Hey, Ikepi! What's up, Mew? Ta-da! Look at this! I put out a survey for you, Ikepi. Huh? What's this? A survey of 100 girls in Mobius? What comes to your mind when you think of a guy that has a handsome personality? Did you really do this? If you refer back to the survey and work hard, then everyone should realize that you have a super handsome personality. Wow, Mew, that's so nice of you. I can't believe you did all this for me. Thank you. Don't cry, EKP. Are you sad? Did I do something wrong? No, I'm not sad. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just so happy. Really? Are you okay? Yeah, I'll use this right away. Let's see. The first thing that comes to mind when thinking of a man with a handsome personality, someone who gets along with everyone. I see, so someone with really good communication skills. Let's go try talking to one of the other musicians. Oh, then. Oh. The person... Sweet Pea always seems to be like a bit of a middle grounder, so Sweet Pea would be the best person. We don't know Shadow Knife, so that'd probably be a bad choice. Shonen's too shy, and Stork... We'll talk to Sweet Pea. If they were the same inside and out, it'd be fine. Why do I talk to an old geezer? Shadow Knife? I have no idea what he's talking about. He's always muttering some weird shit, like an edgelord, right? Ugh, super lame. Fucking Shonen though? He's such a downer. Like, don't you think this room would have been all moldy and stuff? Isn't it more fun to live openly and not as a homebody? You know what this is? This is Persona 4 Bridged. This is, I'm making coffee, how do you take yours? Black? Don't act so tough, you sissy. Cream? Oh, coming right up, madam. Cream and sugar? What are you, Nanako? Surprise me? And he just throws the coffee at you. This is Persona 4 Bridged. Every option we pick is just no. I think I prefer Stork. No, I don't like peeping. I don't really understand that, freak. That's so mean, EKP. Everyone has good traits. You're not even trying to understand. That isn't cool. I see, you're right. You're really talking to them. Don't know right to say anything. I'm sorry, you're right. I wasn't cool right now. Some of the Persona 4... I would say Persona 4 Originals writing hasn't aged the best either. And some of Abridged writing really hasn't aged the best either. Some of the jokes, you go, wow, that... Ooh. You can tell this comic was made like 13 years ago. But it's... I still find it funny for the most part. Like I said, some of it's like... You can tell it was made 13 years ago, and some shit's just not right, not appropriate at fucking all anymore. But some of that comic is still fucking hilarious to me. Every time I go back and watch it, I still grin. And the thing is, it was actually, like, for better or worse, ended up being kind of a big thing that helped boost Persona 4's popularity at the time. Because people got curious by watching that video back in, like, the early heyday of YouTube. Because we're talking, like, this was like 2008, 2009. Like, it was not too long after P4 came out in the West that this comic was made. And it was, like, live dubbed. Like, the comic book was dubbed and put on YouTube. It was in parts, because, you know, obviously at the time, uploads couldn't be as long, so it was in, like, 4 parts. But it was timeless. You know, it was one of them. But it got, like, millions upon millions of views on the original upload. I know it's since got taken down and re-uploaded by other people for, like, various reasons. But, the original that Hayam Daisy put up, it got, like, millions upon millions back in the heyday of it, and it did really well. And it kind of inadvertently got people curious about Persona 4, and so more people tried it out. Alright, let me go open a new door. Hey, you guys, come on, get around. What is it? Did you find a shiny coin or something like EKP-chan? No! Hope EKP can become friendly with everyone. I'm sorry, I've got some of the jokes in my head now. I can just hear it in my head, and I'm just going, oh. I'm trying not to just start quoting the comic. It's the same with the other ones, because they did Let's Destroy Metal Gear as well. It's the same comic artist. And they're brilliant as well. If you've never seen Let's Destroy Metal Gear, you need to. Let's Destroy Metal Gear, Let's Destroy Metal Gear again, Let's Destroy the Shadow Horde, and Let's Defeat the Fox Unit. All of them are so fucking funny. Like, Dad, guess what? I just learnt my 5th language today. That's great, son. You make your father proud. Father, I just learnt my 7th language today. Get out. It's the reason why I go, brother, anytime someone says brother in a game, because I'm quoting that. Because Liquid overemphasizes the word brother in every single one of the comics. Yes, I must go find my brother. Is that Liquid? Oh, my brother could be up to something again. I'm not really sure if that's Liquid or not. What do you mean you're not sure it's Liquid? Bro... Oh, I have to go find out. Are you Liquid? Had a lot of trouble the other day. Got into a fight with Sweet Pea about our taste in fashion. Stork forced me to go beeping with him. It took me an hour to get Shonen Doll to even look at me, and Shadow Knife, I still have no idea what the hell he's even saying. I'm so tired. Just tired? Well, it was a good experience. I was able to get better at conversing with those weirdos. I've broken through the limit of my communication skills. I also have no idea why this accent became EKP's accent, but I'm rolling with it. Good job, EKP. Then let's work hard today too. Okay. Second thing that comes to mind in regards to handsome personality is someone who is naturally considerate. I've heard girls like that. Yep, let's go try it out with the musician girls. With them? Oh, I don't know. They're pretty cute, but they're all like landmines. You're doing it again! Alright. That being said, how is one naturally considerate? Fawn seems tired lately. Alright, let's go praise her. Hey Fawn, I know you're a leader, but you're working too hard all by yourself. Here's some food. I'm fine, I have homemade herbal tea. If you have this much time on your hands, I wouldn't have to work too hard if you captured the Go Home Club. Okay, I guess I kind of see your point, where it's going to be kind of hard to empathise with some of the girls here when all of them have got shit going on. Alright. Murray? Alright, let's go help her. I heard that you're going shopping, Murray. I'll gather your stuff for you. Ew, what are you doing? This is none of your business. I don't say that. I can help. Just let me. Shoo, peasant. Oh, come on. I'm trying to be naturally considerate. I won't get in the way. Let me help you, please. I suppose I can't stop you. You want to wait on me that badly. So many men wag their tails like little dogs who want a treat. Isn't that absolutely shameful? What? Oh, keep it cool. Right. It's for natural consideration. Well, if you insist, stay 5 yards away from me at all times. Alright, let's go. Ahem. Why are you walking ahead of me? Have you not heard of ladies first? Ugh, this is unacceptable. Go study under Toshizo, then come back when you've learned some. What about little Kushinashi? Fine. I have to compliment her, right? Girls just want to be noticed, that kind of stuff, right? I'm gonna naturally compliment her. Hey, Kushinashi, did you cut your hair? It was really good on you. You look very cute. I just got some hair treatment done. They didn't cut it an inch. Sorry, I guess I was married an event. No worries. It'd actually be really creepy if you notice a small difference in my hair. Alright, for what it's worth, EKP... Oh no, I just read that line! Oh no, I just read that line. Alright, time to kill myself. Say in game, EKP. Say in game. To be fair, that was an uphill battle. Fawn is too stubborn and like in her ways. Murray is an uphill battle regardless of what you try, and Kushinashi is too logical and unimaginative in how she is. Yeah, at least he's trying. He's trying. I can actually appreciate the effort, EKP. You can't kill yourself. That was barely an insult. What are you talking about? That was a fatal wound. I'm not calling out. Everyone has days like these. You just pick the wrong person, that's all. Wow, you suck at dealing with women. Oh, the temptation. If it wasn't for the fact I know it will sabotage social links, like if this game just let you say whatever and you'd carry on, I would. But the fact that I know it's going to sabotage, I'm just be like, you picked the wrong person, that's all. Exactly. It's not my fault, right? It's just, I don't think naturally consider it be so hard. I need to learn more about how women work. It's not that hard to just be nice. I mean, admittedly, EKP, you picked the worst 3 people, but equally, I can be understanding you don't have many options here. Among the musicians. Everyone here is very quirky and weird in their own ways. Of the musicians. You didn't stand a chance. Go out and talk to, like... compliment a passerby. Don't be weird about it. Just be like, oh, morning. Like, great day we're having. Or, oh, like your hair. Or, like your coat. Or some shit. You know? Like, just small things. I'm sure it'll go well next time. Don't give up, EKP. You'd be amazed how much you can put a little smile on my face. Like, I remember walking home from work once. It was... I remember it exactly because it was actually a real bad day at work. I ended up leaving the shift early because basically a member of staff... I just found out a member of staff had passed away. And so I wasn't in the best headspace and I got sent home. Without ulterior motive. Exactly. And like, on my way home, so I was feeling like sad as shit. I just wanted to go home and kind of like sink into my bed. This complete stranger, like no warning whatsoever, went past. Just went, "Oh my god, I love your hair." And I was just like, "Huh?" And like that little thing just made the day so much more manageable without this stranger even realizing like how much help she'd done. You know, it's just little things like that, just little compliments, little moments can carry so much. And it was genuinely just me walking home, some random stranger I've never seen before and I haven't seen since, just complimented me on my hair as we walked past each other. Just no warning, you know? And it's like shit like that. That's all you need to do, Ikipi, and you're on the right path, you know? Ikipi, you okay? I know things were hard last time. May not talk about that, please. I don't remember that ever again. I'm sorry. Alright, let's change the subject. Change the subject. The third characteristic of someone with a handsome personality is someone who works very hard. Work, huh? So far we've got... To be fair, all of these like, explanations that like random people mute are so handsome personality, I at least appreciate the diverse. Because you could, like, I'm surprised there hasn't been one that just says, I don't know, just nice, I guess. You know? Compliments for the benefits of the recipient. Exactly. It's the whole point of a compliment. You don't do it for yourself, you do it because you're complimenting someone. It's literally in the phrasing, you know? Alright. Now you mention it. I haven't been to that shop since the incident with the Go Home Club. I should visit. Oh, back to his shop, got it. Oh, jeez, this is awful. Oh no, it doesn't say anything I don't mean. Yeah, it is awful. The clothes in the changing room are just all over the place. Oh, Ikipi, it's amazing. You folded them so quickly, it's like magic. Oh, you think so? It's actually a trick to folding clothes. First, you have the back of the shirt facing out. It's Ikipi-sama. The rumor that he's a regular customer here is true. Just try talking to him. Excuse me. Fucking Izuru. Minasawa! What the hell are you doing here? I came to put together a nice outfit. Truth be told, this is my 5th attempt. But I plan on buying something before I leave today. Are you like bad at picking out clothes? I have yet to succeed once. What have you been doing up till now? My mother would order my clothes, and the staff from my store would deliver it to my house. What? You had someone in charge of your shopping? Damn it, how rich were you? I'm not sure. Doesn't really interest me. If someone's answer to how rich are you is I don't know, they're probably way too rich. just throwing that out there. So a little rich boy had to depend on his mommy to pick his clothes. My mother refused to let me do anything other than practice the violin. Violin? Did you hear that? Oh, Izuru-sama is so wonderful. Rich and a violinist? He's like a real-life prince. Koike? Oh, my voice cracked there. My It's like, wow, that prince had a real bad voice crack. There's some big clothes for you. Pretty much wear what I'm given. Now, I do a lot of it myself. In fact, like, it's actually like a problem with me. I actually get annoyed when people pick out clothes to me. Because a lot of stuff, I just want basic. Give me black, purple, or red, and I'm happy. You know, just give me the colours. I don't need, like, intricate designs or anything like that. In fact, I actively don't like intricate designs. And I've always been like that. I really don't like intricate designs on shirts. It's just a weird fake pet peeve of mine. I'm basic as well, yeah. Like, I don't mind if it's like a little design. Like, I have a Final Fantasy shirt, and it's got, like, an outline of all the characters from FF7. Or, like, I've got, like, a Futaba shirt, and it's literally, like, her leaning backwards or something. I think that's fine. But when it's, like, super extra, you know what I mean? Where it's, like, a complete rainbow of colours, or something that's, like, sticking out of the fabric where it's, like, oversewn and whatnot. For shit like that, I just can't stand it. I can't explain why. I can't, like... It's not even, like, a taste thing. It's like a bugbear. Like, it just annoys me wearing it. Just give me something bland and basic. Either a simple pattern, or, like, one image, or, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of thing. Or just a straight colour. Just, like, give me... Most of my wardrobe is black. You know? You know, I need to get more purple, to be fair. I've got a lot of black and I've got a lot of red, but I don't have as much purple, and I want to change that. I want to get more purple in my wardrobe. You know, my taste. That's fair, too. You have the time. Will you help me pick out some clothes? What? You trying to make fun of me? I am not. If it is about the gossip photo, I told you already that it wasn't my doing. But I apologize on behalf of the club for causing you distress. I'm sorry. Inazuma was bowing his head. You're terrible, EKP. So cruel. Poor Izuru-sama. I don't care. Why don't you get mommy to pick him out for you? EKP, what's wrong? I thought you were aiming for the handsome personality. Ooh, handsome man bow to you. No, I think that would tick him off too much. You should have helped him pick out clothes. EKP, are you angry? What happened all of a sudden? Oh, that wasn't even the dive deeper event. That was just his rank 6. So I'm guessing next time we talk to him we'll learn more. Which isn't now. Okay, is everyone done? Have we all like had our therapy session? Okay, good. Let me get out of here. Oh, was meant to click as a go home club member. You have to return to the world of Robbie Fierce again. I know we're going to get told off again, like, where were you? At any rate, stop doing that. Why? Wasn't it hilarious? It was the gossip to tell and the followers loved it. It proved the musicians more than was necessary. It provoked the musicians more than was necessary. I can read. But it was effective, right? Reveal that I know something, or play ignorant. What's going on? Welcome back, senpai. Naruko is arguing with Minazawa-kun because of a photo of EKP that got posted on Gossiper. Thank you for the rundown. Like the immediate, like straight to the point rundown from Iyana. Knew I could count on you. Think about how you'd feel if it happened to you, Naruko. Yeah, I guess. Fine, I won't do it anymore. Sorry. Alright, let's stop this conversation and consider our next move. Nothing to consider. Since the ambush failed, all that's left is to go to the construction site that EKP told us about. Are you okay, Shogo-senpai? We have no choice. Let's go. Okay, well, President is back, so let's go to the construction site. No one's questioning that I was gone yet again? Or is it just at that point where it's like, look, she's been gone so many fucking... Oh, we need to talk to you, Eiji. We've learned some things about your lies. We have learned some things. You're not guilty... You're not feeling guilty because you know, defended someone that was a bad guy. You knew that guy before the incident. You blackmailed him to burn that house down or to kill the tax guy so you could get away with your embezzlements. And then you, being a defense lawyer, manipulated it in the courtroom to get the insanity plea, so not only would he get off the hook by it, by proxy, anything he says would be taken in doubt, so you would get off the hook. We know some things about you, you little fuck. We know about some things about you. I'm gonna go save first before I start this run on him. I bet that's why that event's available now, because we can actually, you know, challenge him on this. And I felt sorry for you for half a minute. It's you guys. What's wrong, Eiji? Something happened? I expected Todekaro to delete his Gossiper account. But it's still a blow that my only clue is gone. There's any new information on that bulletin board? At this rate, I don't have any leads on where he might be. Oh, but wait a minute, how do you know? It's annoying. The only reason why I'm annoyed at Eiji is because I didn't trust him from the start. And the only glimmer of empathy I tried to give him was the one thing that he lied. You know, so I'm a bit like, this fuck. This rate, don't have any ideas on where he might be. Jeez, if you hadn't stopped me that time. He's pretty mad. Maybe we overstepped our boundaries? There's a secret about Biwasaka. A secret? Are you the one who came with us when I saw Biwasaka? Why are you here? We came to ask about the relationship between you and Biwasaka. We heard you were the culprit who attacked the idol and who Eiji helped prove innocent. But that's not exactly it, is it? Huh? And so what? It's got nothing to do with you guys. Wait, fine, I'll talk. I was declared innocent in the case where I hit Himari Minamide. I was threatened by Biosaka. I would go home. Oh, the Clone Club doesn't. It's easy to overturn a lost sanity claim, and he said he'd put me in jail at any time. And he said if I didn't want to go to jail, I had to kill his tax accountant. Kill? You're lying, right? Not. He was embezzling an old lady's money from the accountant's house, and because Biosaka was found out, he wanted me to end the accountant's life. In the end, it was no use. I set the house on fire that killed the family of three, but Biosaka was still caught and arrested for embezzlement. Serves him right. Can't believe you. Could it be? Is this also why Kushinashi hates Eiji? Okay, when can we, like, out Eiji? When, like, can we kick him out the club? Because at this point, if, like, I don't even have to pretend and be like, oh, I know because I know. Arya knows. So Arya can tell everyone. We need to kick Eiji out the club. We need to literally banish him. Wait a sec, what you say is true, then Eiji in the real world would be in jail right now, wouldn't he? Why would he be trying to kill you now? Probably because his sentence will soon be over. What? He was sent to jail for embezzlement. I'm running away because I'm pretty sure no one's been arrested for murdering the accountant and his family yet. And after he's finally free, what'll happen to him if I get caught and confess everything? I see, so that's why he's... My suspicions of Eiji being the final boss may be true. Yeah, there's a lot come on! I'm sure 5 years won't be enough then. 3 people died. It'll be the death penalty for sure. I don't know how many years that guy's been here, but I'm sure he's been sleeping peacefully in prison. With astral syndrome. Even so, now he's gonna try and kill me when he's about to be free? Damn it, I'm not gonna die. Hey, since you're with that virtual doll, you're at the Go Home Club, right? Please, let me join too. What? What? I'm gonna be killed by Biosaka, that girl musician. I'd rather return to the real world than be under police protection. If you can prove that I was threatened by Biosaka, then I probably won't get the death penalty. It's okay, right? I don't know, dude. You were forced to take a hit on someone, and you killed 3 people instead of just that someone because you quote unquote got scared and so set the house on fire. What? I don't think it's going to work out the way you seem to think it will, Toad. And no, you're not joining us. It's okay, right? Forget it, you son of a bitch. Sorry, Eiji's in the club. What? Damn, I'm screwed. Why did this have to happen to me? What a piece of work. You did this to yourself. Why don't you go reflect on what you did, huh? Lucky that you happened upon Todo during our ambush plan. Oh, right, so we lied. We just went, oh, whilst you guys were doing that, we happened to stumble upon Toad. That's the lie we're spinning, huh? But even thinks he has a shot to begin with, yeah. Let's keep this from everyone until we're able to talk to Eiji. If we tell people, I'm sure it will create unnecessary chaos. Basically, we have to wait until we can make it into a better plot twist. I'll let you decide how to deal with Eiji. Truthfully, I don't really know what to do either, but I trust your judgment. I'm exiling him. What do you mean? What do you mean? You make it think like I have to think about this. I'm exiling the bitch. As soon as I get the chance. Why, the serious faces, you two? We need to talk to you, Eiji. Let's go somewhere else, where no one can hear us. What did you have to bring me all the way over here for? We saw Toad, and he told us everything about you, Eiji. What? Where is he? We can't tell you that. Anyway, don't you have anything to say to us? Stop. I don't know what he told you guys, but you're really going to trust the words of a thug? Any garbage he spews is unreliable. So once I play this game, I will laugh my arse off when he asks to join the Go Club, yeah. The truth, out with it, you prick. Hold on. Are you saying you don't trust me? Oh, you're kidding, right? What do you mean am I kidding? I'm sorry, let's backtrack a second, Eiji. Give me one instance where you have been trustworthy. Any. What, you mean when you helped... It's like, oh, when I solved that puzzle at the temple. You mean when you solved the puzzle by knowing of the entirety of the crime scene involving Kushinashi's life? musicians maybe. I think Kusunashi would kill him. So no, I don't. I think Kurumi, for, you know, this man embezzling money from her family and then covering it up by getting her whole family fucking killed. I think she would kill him if Eiji got anywhere close to them. Haha, moment. Trust you, Eiji. Yeah, that's a good one. And to be honest, I don't think any other musician would stop him. Would stop her from killing him even. I'll kill you. You idiot. You should have just turned a blind eye. Take that burn. You meant to a crisp, I'll slash your throat so you can't talk anymore. Oh, so this is his true nature. Just relax and die. After you're gone, I'll take over the president of that stupid club. Don't you dare lose. Let's end this for everyone. Oh shit, it's an actual boss fight. What level is he? 35? Oh. Wow, that did like negative damage. Oh, he's just doing now. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot the shit out of him then. Of course I missed. You missed. You're bad at this, Eiji. Ooh, I need to. I'm too far away. Why are you doing the attack from that range, you moron? I lost. Eiji, enough of this. Let's go back to reality, then you can accept your punishment. Shut up, you worthless piece of trash. What? You don't have to tell me to go back. Who'd want to stay forever in this garbage dump? You're the one who's getting in the way of me going back. The Go Home Club? Friends. What's that dumb head of yours filled with anyway? You can't even destroy a stupid virtual doll. You ally yourself with pieces of shit pretending to be mighty defenders of justice. I'm different from you scum. Dumb, talentless bottom feeders like you don't stand a chance against me. I just kicked your ass in a fight. You wanna go again? Just because you flies got good at accumulating trash doesn't mean you can interfere in my life. Why is he running sideways? I never knew that a scary, terrible person like that existed. Trophy unlocked. The president decision. Banish Eiji. Oh, I was kidding. I was kidding. Oh shit. So I don't think Eiji's coming back to the Go Home Club. You're kidding, right? No, it's the truth. I looked up the keywords you searched in the real world's internet. 7 years ago, there was an underground idol group called Uzume Corps, and the member named Himari Minamide was attacked with a metal bat. The suspect was Koki Toad. Toad was declared not guilty by reason of insanity, but the lawyer's actions at the time was famous. The young lawyer in question was Eiji. His name appeared on old news sites and breaking news stories on forum threads. So those random events actually are plot relevant. You can actually, oh shit, that's kind of cool. So you can get Eiji banished if you just do his events. Oh my.
So yeah.
Now that you mention it, there was a fuss about that case a while ago. I'd completely forgotten. But even if I hadn't remembered, I would have remembered the lawyer's name. My fault. I hadn't got scared and declined to testify. I would have remembered his face and name as soon as I joined the Go Home Club. 2 years later, Eiji Birasaka was arrested for a separate incident and received a 5-year sentence. He had abused the guardian system for adults and minors for embezzlement purposes. Guardian system? You became a legal guardian of an elderly person or an orphan, and you pretend to manage their money and property in order to embezzle assets. Yeah, Ayana, it's not your fault. She was scared and young, of course. He's about to finish his sentence to be released. Because his spirit's been in a paradise, it must have had the world's easiest prison term. Also, there seems to be a suspicious death surrounding Eiji. The family that became victim of the embezzlement was also the family of Eiji's accountant, who accused him of doing it. The accountant and his family died in a fire. The arsonist is still unknown. Stealing someone's inheritance, killing a family in a fire, that's unforgivable. But that's not all. Jeez, how much is there? Eiji Biwasaka's father also managed the law office, but a year before his son's embezzlement was discovered, he fell down the staircase in his house and died. After that, Eiji has inherited his father's office and managed his own personal office. Up until that point, he'd been working under his father. You're not saying he... Strange, isn't it? I suspect that his father found out about his embezzling. Looking at the time frame, most of the Guardian contracts that were embezzled were when he was working in his father's name. Even if most of the work had been given to Eiji, I'm sure his father would have at least occasionally glanced through his records, and if he noticed something was off... I can't believe it, his own family, just to cover up his misdeeds. I thought he seemed shady, but I didn't know he was so dangerous. So what he said up until now, it was all a lie? We were completely fooled. There are people like that in this world. They lie like they breathe, and they don't feel any sort of guilt in taking advantage of or hurting others. They're people that are just born evil. I'll never forgive him. If I see him again, I'm taking him out. Sorry, but I'll get him first. Can never absolve him for what he's done. We're lucky that none of the members suffered any harm. A guy like that deserves hate for all eternity. Are you sure it's enough to just kick him out? You'll eventually get what's coming to him. I hope so. Oh, that counts as finishing his link. Oh shit. Biwasaka's ultimate's been unlocked, but we can't use him! So was that for NG Plus, do you think? We've banished him from the group, so I'm guessing that's for NG Plus. Oh, is he actually gone from the party? Hang on. I need to have a look. He's gone from the party. Ooh. Ooh, she's heating up now. Ooh, now Suzuna or Minazawa? I kind of like both of them. I think Yana's the only one we've maxed out of the group here. You know, best girl. Like, best girl of the Go Home Club is Ayana, which is hilarious because I didn't like her on first encounter. Best girl of the musicians is Kushinashi for me. But Mew gets, like, honorable mention because she's great. She's such a harmless, beautiful being. You know, she's got such a beautiful soul. Which means if I use Azura again, by the time we finish the next dungeon, I'll probably, like, it'll probably be too much of a level difference. And I'll probably never use Suzuna again. But I love his combo game. And even if it's not that helpful, it's so fun. You know what? Sure, I'll keep Azura. Two girls and two dudes, sure. Oh, I won't be able to level up all of these. I was like, well, actually, what extras do you have? Stun, increase accuracy and attack, stun immunity, store amount of health. You know, that's something else I will actually critique on this game. The support skills kind of feel a little superfluous. Like, we've got a static high, and it feels like that's all we've ever needed. Like, this, like, boost stats for a time feel kind of like, whatever, you know? Oh, that's way too expensive yet. I'll get that to level 2, and I'll leave it there for now. But you know what I am going to do? I'm going to save on a separate file in case there's, like, something else that will affect that later on. So, here's the thing. Will Eiji be the final boss, or will he just be someone we're going to be fighting way later on, you know? I wanted to talk to you, President. There's been no reason to be concerned about Mobius, but I kind of want to keep fashion trends in magazines. Thank you. I feel better when I talk to you. Aw, I just want to give her a hug. She always looks so shy and scared standing over here. Alright, we won't be able to do all of this dungeon. Oh, back in the musician room there's something to do. Hang on. So we won't be able to do all this dungeon this stream, because I've got to get ready for work and whatnot. Oh, Kusunashi. Oh, can we tell him that Eiji's been banished from the Go Home Club? Ooh, hang on. I've caused you so much trouble. It pains me that I can't thank you in some way. If there's anything I can do, please let me know. What's important to you? I see. You can create new things that are important to you? Then, I think I already have new ones. Did Kushinashi really find happiness in Mobius? Oh, right, because it's just wrap-up. Got it. Also, that is a really low pixel image of her family. I want to see what happens if I say the other thing. Hang on, let me load. Let me load the save. We literally just saved. I want to see what happens if I pick the other option. So yeah, that is just like, now you've like confronted Eiji, you can wrap up her story. Because even though you can't directly say we've confronted because of X, Y, and Z, you can at least kind of like comfort her and be like, oh, don't worry about him. Let me hear you out your mask. Alright. Thanks. I'll practice. Can you give me some time? Okay, so it's not much different. It's not much different. It's the same sort of idea. Got it. I already know what I'm going to call this live stream after the post. Then, like when it's finished and I've put another post upload and whatnot, I'm going to call it Eiji's Little Lies. Eiji's Sweet Little Lies. Right, let me re-equip the party. This is a blood dude that's corrupt. It's office lobby floor 6. This is where the office and the shopping mall were located in the real world, right? It was completed a while ago. I wonder why it's still under construction here. Maybe someone wished for it to happen. Wished for it? This world reflects the wishes of people in various times, so I'm wondering if it was someone's wish. A wish, huh? Do you think someone wanted this building to be unfinished? A construction company, perhaps? Although the only way someone could affect such a large building was if he or she had a strong attachment to it. Something wrong? You don't look well. Yeah, I wonder if someone has a strong attachment to it. Looks at the guy who's been awkward and silent about it this whole time.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine. Oh! This song, it's Mew's song. This isn't a recording, she's singing it right now. Exactly as EKP surmised. Let's hurry, if we don't reach Mew quickly, bad things could happen to her. Fools! To think that you would come to die on your own. Is that an enemy? This is the Shadow Division. Think of it as your grave. What's wrong? What is this shit? Hey, maybe the rest of us should move? What the hell's going on? Shadow sewing. Those whose shadows I've sewn down will not be able to even move a finger. Look out! You alright? We're okay. Ooh, excellent reflexes. You bastard, turn back to normal. If you want to save them, then you must defeat me. There's the only way to undo shadow sewing. Wait, I've seen that outfit somewhere before. That's a cosplay of a popular anime, isn't it? Yep, I thought Shadow Knife rang a bell. It's the name of a hero in that anime. You will know it is in your very being whether or not I am real. Well, yeah, it's Mobius. If he wanted to be anime protag, they would have been made anime protag. Oh, we're just gonna fight right here? Oh, God. Oh, yes, that does work out on timing. And you just punched the crap out of him. I believe in you. Oh, right, you threw off the timing because I did the ultimate. Uh-oh. Okay, that did like no... I just realized his level. Okay, maybe doing all the side content isn't for the best sometimes. I just realized this man's like, oh god, we're gonna get fucking comboed to death. I'm just gonna... I like this song. This Shadow Knife theme, I'm guessing. Oh yeah? How's that from my power? We can move again. So everyone's safe. Thank you so much. Wait, Kotaro-senpai, look. He disappeared. Hey, where'd you go? It was merely a body double I dispatched for my entertainment. Stop hiding and show yourself, you son of a bitch. A barking dog seldom bites. If you would like to speak with me, come up. You're a real comedian, aren't you? Well, we'll be there soon, so get ready. What was that? Is this a skill from an anime? I think it should be against the rules to be able to do that. What are you talking about? It was on TV recently. You haven't seen it, have you? The hero anime that airs late at night. I have no interest in that. You don't get it. He's exactly like that main character. His outfit, his tone, even his ability to control shadows. Can't believe it's real. Wait, no, he wanted the same power as the main character from New. Oh, I see. But we're totally screwed if he's the exact same guy from the anime. That dude's strong as hell. You can't say it's just cosplay and underestimate it. Don't worry, I'll take that baker and bring him down. They told us to come up, but how far are we supposed to go up? It's the very top if I had to guess. We don't have much time. Let's use the elevator in the back. Alright, thanks for your contribute, Kotaro. Now get the hell out of my party. Ooh! Everything seems to be working. Okay, so we've got to find a working one. Well, I can see it's on the objective marker if I want to look around. Really, it's pretty straightforward desire to want to become an anime protagonist. I sort of understand that, though. I think a lot while reading books when I could go to this world. Is that really what it is? I don't really understand that feeling. I can sort of understand, but I don't know about asking you for it. To be fair, this theme almost sounds like an anime protag theme as well, to an extent. I can kind of hear it. Like, you can almost hear the anime chorus, like an opening, like you're just watching the OP of like the next season of your anime sort of thing. The elevator stopped. Is this the top floor? It shouldn't be that high up yet. Most likely we hit an area that's under construction. The elevator's not authorized to go any further. So you can't get to the top. Not necessarily. Chances are there's a control room somewhere. If we can get to it, there should be an override keycard. Then let's hurry and look for that keycard. Level 12, level 15, level 21? What? No! What's going on? Why are the enemies so weak? Oh, wow. Where's the giant pit here? Oh, I guess under construction still. What are these kids doing here then if it's under construction? Get out! Oh, there's an actual enemy. 37. Oh, that's that. I always forget Azura has his own guard break. He broke the guard of the enemy, so I didn't have to. God, this song's great. Damn it, Shadow Knife, you goddamn weeb. Why do you have to have such a great theme? Who comes to a world where you can be anything and you respond with, I want to be an anime protagonist? I'm kidding, mostly. But still, you know what I mean? Like, come on. I think next to Kushinashi's theme, this is like my favourite track so far. Honestly, this track's great. I know it's like anime as hell, but it's good. It's good. It doesn't matter if it's anime as hell. Oh, I'll read that text line in a sec. It makes me curious what the remix will be like when we get to the boss. Which probably won't be this stream, because we're going to be streaming for until about the 3-hour mark, if I'm honest, today. Because once again, got work, and I started a little later anyway. Which, to be fair, was entirely just, like, me sitting in bed for too long. I could have got out of bed way earlier, but all these evening works, I'm just a little tired. It's a little harder to fight myself to get out of bed. You know? Oh, that's a counter burst. I'm just gonna shoot the shit out of you then. I can say right now that with how long this game's ended up being, as much as I absolutely want to see what Caligula Effect 2 does with the formula and whatnot, we're not going to dive straight in as soon as we finish this, alright? Because this is a fucking commitment. This ended up being way longer than I had any reason to be. If I had known ahead of time that this game was going to be this long, I would have tried to wait until I have a more cleared up schedule and make it so the streams are longer. But as it is, I just kind of wrote it out, and I like, you know, each stream's like 3 to 4 hours-ish sort of thing. Like, I would have tried to squeeze in the time to get like a good 6 or 7 hour stream, at least early on, to help get the ball rolling. And so in the sequel, I'll probably try and do that, because I imagine the sequel will either be as long or longer. And if I started Caligula Effect 2, like, keep in mind, like, You know, we've got Riser 3. I want to start the Ireland games, not too distant future. Final Fantasy 16 in June, the Marie remake in July. I know it's a remake of the original game, so it won't be as long as some of the other Atelier games that we've gone through. Like, I imagine that will only take a few streams as is, but still. I just prioritise WK2K30 over Riser 3 because the former has early access. And yeah, exactly. Like, it's just going to be a busy time for a lot of people coming up, especially if you're an RPG fan. You know, especially if you're an RPG fan. There's so much RPG stuff coming out this year. What's this keyword? Anthropophobia. Level 88, okay. No. I said it before, but I think like a lot of the keyword things are supposed to be tackled in like New Game Plus. With how high level they are, it feels like, no, you do it later. Let's see, what are you doing? I should do. Helps if I don't miss the fanatic student. That didn't help. Let's move out the way of that then. Man, if he just didn't miss that, I think he would have won on that turn. Ooh, we have to go all the way around for that then, okay. But if I can help it, honestly, like, also I'm not going to rush it because that'll take some of the fun out, but I want to, if I can, reach the end of the year being effectively caught up on Atelier games that are on modern hardware. So I want all 4 Ireland games done, I want all 3 Dusk games done. Obviously, let's say we're playing Marie when that comes out, we're playing Riser 3 when that comes out. So I won't rush them, because that marathon I did near the end of last year, it did start to catch up to me by, like, Sophie 2 a little bit. It was a bit like, oh, Jesus, okay, time to do the pattern again, you know? Like, taking the short break between Riser 1 and 2 genuinely helped make me appreciate Riser 2 a lot more, because I, you know, had that short break from it. And this much bigger break I'm taking between, you know, that and Riser 3 by default, because I have to, is also helping a lot. Because I'm genuinely eagerly excited to see what that game does. And not just be like, okay, time for the next one, you know what I mean? But also I am all caught up, I do need to actually, you know, start trying to platinum them, because I do want to platinum all the Atelier games, and I know some of them that's a monstrous task, but I would still like to give it a good go. Like, Riser 1 is the easiest platinum, for sure. Outside of that whole beat the final boss on a super high level, I'd probably say Sophie 2 is the next easiest, even though I've already platinumed Riser 2. But that's because Riser 2 has like a lot of luck-esque trophies that get a little annoying. They're not the end of the world, but they do get a bit annoying. And then afterwards, it would just be working through them as I go. So I can't speak for Ireland or Dusk, because I haven't seen their trophy lists, obviously. Easy for me. That's fair. I'm trying anything that isn't Shaylee. I'm going to turn auto off, so I need to get Uzuru back up. Also needs to not get interrupted. Riser 2 wasn't that bad at all. It was just annoying. That was my thing. Some of like one or two of the trophies were just a little annoying. It was really not worth the squeeze. Yeah, and I'll probably, to be honest, I'll make that judgment as I go. Like, I might finish, I don't know, like Meru Meru, and at the end of it be like, you know what, I don't want to platinum that, or just make an example. And Riser 3 being open world, it might be like much more like... It might be much more time consuming to get done, you know? Worth it. I think the platinum story might actually be worse. Ugh. Yeah, the Ireland games, I'm going into them knowing that they're going to be older and clunkier in a lot of ways. And, like, they might not be as appreciable. But I'm still going to give them a go and still see how I go. And I won't necessarily be after the truest true ending, but as long as I get an ending I'm happy with, that would be enough for me to carry on, sort of thing. And, like, the fact that I saw, like... I say saw like it's only the one, but I've seen so many goddamn posts of people telling me, whether it be on Reddit or Twitter or just, like, in my friends group, of people who really fucking love Eiji and Loji. I'm like, okay, alright, fine, we'll get to it when we get to that. As I said it before, like, when a friend of mine heard or found out that I was getting into the Atelier series proper, he really went on, like, full force, like, wanting me to play Dusk. But it's just like, I've seen like Reddit posts, I've seen the odd tweet about it when I'm looking into it, people talking about Eiji and Loji, and like, you know, I've seen, like, then my friend always goes on about it, it's like, okay, I get it, people love that game. The door of European girl with blonde hair, the eyeballs are gone and some of the hair's torn out. The empty eye sockets stare at me sadly. I'm trying to think, who else haven't we met of the musicians, of that initial, like, circle at the start of the game? It was so long ago since we had that scene. Because there was a young girl who was kind of crazy, which I think we haven't met yet, after Shadow Knife, but was there anyone else beyond that? It might be, like, whoever's after Shadow Knife, and then Fawn. I might be entirely forgetting someone else, but I think that's about it. I think we're finally starting to make our headway through all these characters and all these villains. Or these musicians, because villain is highly questionable. Some of them are, but villain is highly questionable as a whole. Stork sure as shit ain't a good guy, but, you know. Because I forgot to turn also back on. And Marie will be fun, just to see, like, how the original was. I know the remake's adding a shit ton of quality of life, as well as, like, extra scenes and a lot of things in between and whatnot. So it will still very much, like, it will very much stand on its own compared to the original in a lot of ways, not just in terms of, like, art style, but just in terms of its own experience, but it will still be, you know, a version of the original. And so it'll be interesting to see, like, that side of it. And I just think the art style that they did go for with Marie is cute as shit. Oh god. We're on level 25, so we can go up to the 65th. What are all these floors like? Let's have a look. Okay, so this is the intro hall that we started in, got it. Whoops. Okay, so 64 we need to find a keycard for. "24th is this, and we ran up the stairs. Oh, you can only leave leave the floor, you can't enter. Got it. So, okay, it's not as... This isn't Silphco from, like, Gen 1 Pokemon. It's not, like, several floors to figure out the puzzle. It's just you can shortcut up them once you're done, probably. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I hope this remake of Atelier Marie isn't a one-off, and they redo the rest of Salberg afterwards. I think that would just be really cool to have the original Salberg games available. Yes, like, you know, the Mana games are lost in between. I forget what the other ones are called, but you know what I mean. Like some of the ones in between might get a little lost to time, but at least like the classic trilogy, that the original 3 games of some form or fashion, being able to have them on modern platforms, that can't not be a good thing, you know? So if you really want to find out, a morbid curiosity, the real origin, a version of those original games that's in a more modern-esque state. Hey, wait, stop! Did you hear something from the next room? Maybe it's Mew, let's check it out. This looks like it's a control room. But the door's locked, which means we need a key in order to get this key card. There's nothing like this on the lower floor, so I guess it's up here somewhere. Probably, let's go look. Oh, so our objective is to get in there, got it. Which is why there's a save out there, because I bet the boss is in there. I'll interrupt you because you're actually interruptible. I had a feeling anyone would just kill that enemy, which is why I was like, you know what, I'm just going to immediately focus on the other guy as soon as they go down. Level 45. Oh, no, I was trying to look ahead. I wanted to see what that other enemy was. Alright, fine, we'll kick your ass. I need to fight more enemies anyway, because, you know, the basic enemies are higher level than us again. It's like, I probably should... Oh, I'm feeling brave. You're on your own. I feel brave enough. Yeah, we can handle that. So I haven't been fighting every enemy along the path for like the past like 3 dungeons because I've felt over leveled, but now it's actually starting to catch up again. Was it these guys are a normal level? 38, 37? And ultimately, remaking Marie, if they then decide to don't come back to Atelier, if they then decide to remake the rest of the Salberg games, it would give the team more time with whatever the next saga is going to be. Like, they might already have it like super planned out and already in like pre-development. In fact, I'm willing to bet they do, considering how like consistent their release schedule is. But it would still, you know, just give them more leeway and more time to just kind of like put everything together of what they want. So then whatever the next saga is, like, hits off on the right foot. And you'll also let all the new fans that came in with Ryza, because I said Ryza was insanely successful, both 1 and 2. Both of them sold over 1 million units in the end. It would give the people that came in with Ryza time to like kind of mourn that she's not getting another game, at least not anytime soon. Because it does feel like they're really trying to push that Secret 3 is going to be the finale game, with like Alchemist of the End and shit. Like, it's not just the 3rd chapter of the trilogy, it's like the last chapter for Ryza. Which makes sense, because there's only so much you can do the whole coming-of-age story once they've already sort of started to come of age. And I know there's a lot more to it on that, obviously. You've got the Felucia, you've got the... You got Fee and what's going to become of that as the game goes on. You've got all the other characters' side stories. You've got, will Patricia and Tao will actually fucking hook up, because they bloody better. Will Claudia and Ryza actually hook up, because they bloody better. You know, you got all those, like, pieces to try and solve yet. But as I've said it before, if Ryza and Claudia don't hook up, I'll be annoyed, but it won't be the end of the world. The one that will genuinely really bug me is if Patricia and Tao doesn't happen. Because unlike with Claudia and Ryza, it's outright stated that Patricia not only has feelings for Tao, but is in love with him. Master Kike. So it's like, if that one then doesn't go anywhere, it's like, then what was the point? You know, like, that's like, that just feels like such a disappointing ending to that story arc. Or if they're not going to hook up, like, at least acknowledge it and have, like, a reason that makes it work. Because one of them's already been brought up in plot, the other hasn't. And that's the only reason why, like, I'd still be annoyed, but I wouldn't lose sleep over it. It's like, well, it was never brought up in plot. It was just people, like, shipping a little too much. I mean, admittedly, yeah, there's a lot of implication that it's a little bit more than just best friends. But you know what I mean. Did not again hook up, screw that. There's a lot of implication that Claudia definitely has a thing for Ryza, more than just, you know, they're best friends. But I will say, if they do that again, it will be... If they do what they kind of did with... Yeah, Checo's got... Yeah, but that's the reason why I'm saying that I want Patricia and Tao to go somewhere, because they've made such a point of it. It's because of things with Checo's gun. They've made such a point of mentioning that she not only crushes on him, but is in love with him, but he hasn't realised yet. And I'm like, there's gonna be an important point where he realises now. You know, you can't just not have that go somewhere, which is why I'd say that would be more annoying if it didn't for me. And ultimately, if they are going to do something, or like try and do anything with Ryza and Claudia, please, for the love of God, it did enough to get away with it in Liddy and Suli, but can we not just make it all in on implication? You know, have them dress like they're in wedding dresses, have like a scenic thing, have them promise to spend their lives with each other, but don't outwardly say they love each other. Come on. Same with Ryza and Claudia, though. Not to the same extent. And that's the reason why I'd be less annoyed by it. I'd still be annoyed, but not to the same extent. Because there's implication that Claudia does have a thing for Ryza, but there's nothing said. So Tao's showing interest in Patricia. Yeah, but Ryza's also never shown direct interest in Claudia. She always has seen her as the best friend, the other girl of the group, which is what's annoys Claudia a little bit. If anything, Claudia's is also one-sided. The difference is Claudia's just been sat her ass into the friend zone, and that's the thing she's trying to overcome. Whereas Patricia is genuinely trying to make that functioning love story, but Tao's just too focused on his books to see it yet. So it's just about opening his eyes to his feelings, and there's your fucking story arc. The closest thing, like, Claudia got for breaking out that friend zone is when they first met in Ryza 2, and she got a hug. And Ryza was like, oh, I miss you so much. And maybe arguably at the end, when she's like, oh, we'll see each other again. But that was just, like, of course you're going to say that. You know? Acknowledgement. Rejection in the forecast. I think that's the thing. Like, and that's what I was kind of trying to get at with, that's what I was trying to get with Patricia, but it's the sort of thing that in general, like, I just want acknowledgement full stop of how it goes for both of them, but just to different extents, obviously. Because even if it doesn't go somewhere, or doesn't work out for whatever reason, at least acknowledge it and have it have like a finality of it being answered. Not just have this implication and then it just being like, oh, maybe, and then just leave it up to shippers. You know? It's okay to have that kind of commitment every now and then. And I think it would make a lot of people happy if they actually did commit to it. Well, obviously it'd make more people happy with Ryza and Claudia, because that's the one more people have got eyes on in terms of ships that they want to see become real. It's still locked? No, it's not. And written on the ground, there's a ceiling sigil. I wonder what's sealed below. Especially because, like, we've seen, like in teasery stuff and whatnot, Patricia is still talking about Tao a lot, and it's like, okay, so they're still going to keep that going in the next game then. Whether it will be rejection or whether it'll work out or whatever, just, we'll see. We'll see, we're a few weeks out yet. I might be counting down the days, but we're not there yet. Wait, these guys guarding this? They're so low level. Let's check. I don't think they are. I think they're too low level to be the guarding the chest. Oh, okay, they were, okay. Oh god, oh god. I got stuck in the pixel works. She's trying to run to where I press the button. That's locked as well. Okay, a lot of doors down there are locked. Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to get interrupted. Oh, of course I missed one time I needed not to. Good dang it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. My biggest gripe with this game, it's not like some of the little parts of the story, it's not how some of the music gets used, it's not the art style, it's none of that. No. My biggest gripe with this game is the fucking hit and miss ratio. It is so aggressive at points in making you miss, and it's so annoying. This place, it's all lockers. Hiding something maybe? We should poke around. It opened? Not anything important inside? Ah, that's disappointing. Let's keep looking. Nothing. Oh, you can't open the middle ones. Nothing. Oh, okay, you can only open the ones that are more detailed. Bruh! Oh, here we go, the one that started a cutscene. Hey, there's something here. Isn't this a key? Here, the control room. How sloppy, leaving it out here. You made this building after all. Still curious about those voices from inside the control room. We should head back. And besides, there might not be, going back to Patricia, there might not be a rejection, because Ryza is rooting for them. She's in the line that I'm rooting for her, rooting for your success. And if Ryza's rooting for you, then it has to happen. If Ryza's in your corner, then it has to work out. It's not allowed to not to. But then also, Rise of Free Space a year later, so hopefully an extra year will give Tao that extra maturity to read between the lines and see that, hey, this girl that you've stopped, like you probably don't need to teach anymore, but is still sticking to your side, maybe there's a reason why she's sticking to your side. How do we get back over there? Okay, just around. Okay, so not the boss then. We're putting in that control room will get us access to the next floor up. Looking at the time, we probably won't finish this dungeon today. I know I said earlier we probably won't, but I'm just looking at it now. Like, we're getting a little on with it, but nah. I'm going to have to wrap up in like 10 minutes-ish, just because I need to get ready for work. Because I'm doing stock check today, so I need to be in a little earlier anyway. And I want to get food yet before I go out. Let's try that key. Alright, it opened. Let's look around inside.
He's over there, tied to a pillar.
Hey, you okay? Hold on, we're coming.
Thank you.
Thanks. Really helped me out back there. Who did this to you? Is it Shadow Knife? Some weird cosplaying dude. He came out of nowhere saying I needed to atone for my sins. Before I knew it, he tied me up. I think I've been here for like that for 2 days. 2 days? I don't know what I would have done if you guys hadn't shown up. He told you that you need to atone for your sins? What did you do? I have absolutely no idea. Wait, try and tie me to a pillar. No, it can't be.
You think of something?
No, it's nothing. Anyway, thanks for helping me out. Piece of cake. You're loving me now, right? But I can't believe what I'm hearing about Shadow Knife. He's supposed to be a defender of justice. I'll help all those in need and beat up whoever's giving them trouble. Alright, everyone. We're looking for the elevator override keycard. Found it! Thanks, Mifui. Excellent. We can use the elevator again. Let's get back there and get the Shadow Knife. Also, next game, and it's the same thing I've been saying about Persona for like forever, less main characters. Because some of them just kind of get put to the side a little bit with in terms of screen time. Okay, we can't open any of these, I don't think. Like Mifui, we did her arc in Sweet Pea, and then she's just kind of been in the background ever since a little bit. You know? No, she hasn't had as much screen time or been as relevant since. And I'm not saying they have to all be relevant all the time. But at the same time, it's like that Sweet Pea arc was like the last time we really dealt with her. It's like the fucking tennis girl in the first Blue Reflection game. Like, you do her story arc in like chapter 2, and that's like the last time she's relevant to the plot. And you're like, oh, okay. That's why I always call her the tennis girl, because I just never remember her. Because like, that's it. You do her arc, and that's it. You're done. It's like the last time you talk to her. Like, everyone else, you at least hang with a little bit more, or talk with here and there, or whatnot. No, the tennis girl is one and done. Because there's so many characters in that first game. The elevator stopped again. I don't think so. End of the line. It only goes up this far. Which means there's another elevator somewhere that goes higher, yeah? Alright, let's go look for it. Oh, now I see the gimmick. Right, if I check this, it'll be like... Ah, okay, no. This is the highest this lift goes. We need to find the next one. 2 exclamation points. You already know what that means. One of them is the Mew room. The other one is plot. So we need to find which one's the Mew room. Doesn't seem to be working. I bet all these lifts don't work. It's only the one that will take us up. That's railed off. I wonder if they'll, whilst we're working through this, between the Risers and the Ateliers, I wonder if they'll ever do another blank and blank. Like, have another dual protagonist, like Eshi and Loji, or Lily and Suli. Or if they're going to try and make it more singular character-driven from this point onwards. Because I'd be down for more dual protagonists. I liked how they handled it in Lily and Suli. Even if, admittedly, like, I always ran around the map as Liddy, and always had Suli in battle, because Suli was just too good to pass up with her gunman skills. And Liddy was a little too on the weak side, unfortunately. Especially when you start getting the whole party together. Some of the other party members were just too good. They made Furious such a champion in Liddy and Suli, so it was too hard to not have her in the party. And it's locked! This is bad. There should be stairs past it we can take. Maybe there's another key somewhere, like the master key. The master key, yeah? No choice but to look, I guess. Let's start with this floor. Oh, the exclamation point changed. Okay, so the bottom left corner is the Mew room. Got it. Any bet that enemy is for this? That's great. I should fight a couple more enemies as we go. We're running past them all again. We end up more under leveled still. But then, to be fair, in general, I'm curious what comes next for the Atelier series. Seems locked. Okay. What about this one? Not locked. Nice. I said it before, but I want a gothic protagonist. I think that'd be sweet. I know that's just literally just feeding my preferences, but come on. And I bet that unlocked this one way over here then. Locked, okay. What's this one? Shapeshifter Conundrum. $73, okay, pass. There's like one or two of them that are reasonably leveled, and I want to go to them. I want to do those ones. Alright, I think this is the Mew room. Building's master key. Oh, it's not. Okay. Well, I said it might be. It's just we need to unlock it first. How far along does this go? It's kind of cool that the battle arena, when it goes through the wall, allows you to see like the pillar structure of like the entire skyscraper you're in. Like, that's kind of a sick detail. It's not that detailed, but it's the fact that they even put that there to begin with. It's just like something that's in the background, depending on where you start the fight, you can see it. Well, they could have just made that blue screen and called it a day, but no. I had a feeling that was for that. 63, and that's for that one over there, next to level 50. Oh, I didn't want to actually get into that fight, I wanted to look around. Alright, going for it. Oh, of course I missed. We should. Such would be good though. I don't fancy my odds of hitting that 41%. Oh, I hit it! Oh, nice! Of course I missed. That's okay, thank someone else got it. 77, so the 41% chance of hitting, I hit. The 77%? No, nah. Thanks. Let me on the ground, silver chocolate wrapper, it's been crumpled into a ball. That's relic? Someone just littered? But now we can go get that other side treasure when we next circle round. Which probably won't be worth it, but still. It's nice to know that we can sort of take on level 60-ish enemies now. Oh, more lockers, huh? This is the administrative building. They made a master key somewhere here. Everyone go look for it. Found it. Alright, let's go open that door. Alright, I want to check that corner room first. How'd I know? I'll have to work hard on my show tomorrow too. That remnant is really recent, more than the others we've seen so far. In fact, it's the first time I've seen such a recent one. What's wrong? Sorry, I worried you. Sometimes I feel tight in my chest. Are you alright? Thank you for caring. You're kind. Actually, it's because I'm taking in everyone's negative emotions. I think my body's reaching its limit and it can't take it anymore. Then you really need to rest for a while. That's true, but I can't stop. I want to take away everyone's painful memories. And if I can take on the pain that people felt in the real world, that's a good, happy thing. Negative emotions are full of people's painful and bad memories. To collect them is to experience all the pain and bad things that person went through. To think that Mew is collecting more than we had the capacity to heal. I knew it, so this is the reason Mew was acting strange. Yeah, Mew's getting overwhelmed in her effort to try and help, and that's what's starting to like wear her down so much, I think. The reason why she like ended up disagreeing eventually with Arya at one point or another. Because I stand by, I think it's less that Mew's like, you know, the baddie leading the musicians, and more like that she's just another tool. And either Fawn's using them, or there's just more at play here. But either way, Mew's not the baddie. I mean, we've been saying that since like the word go, to be fair, but Mew, I think, is a tool for the baddie, not the and not like directly involved in anything. There are no baddies, maybe. Well, other than Eiji. It's an evil, yeah. But then that's just more just me, to be fair, as well. I just don't like Eiji. I've just oh god, the level 81. Keep your back to no. I was gonna keep your back turned so I can get that collectible. Got it. Yellow paper charm with a smooth strange spell on it. Its handwriting is smooth, mostly illegible. The only part I can read it says, "And may her soul rest here peacefully with hatred and with sin." Individuals, I agree on Eiji though. Yeah. In terms of groups, both sides have their yays and nays. Like, both sides are trying to do the right thing, and both have things that work out and make sense in what they do, whilst also having things that really don't. And it's like, they should have been picked up on this a lot sooner, because it's kind of troubling. Which I suppose is the beauty of the fact that you can see it from both sides. That you can make that decision yourself, that you can go for the musician ending if you don't want to go for the true ending. So the golden ending, like, that's what I'm going to go for this playthrough. I'm aware that the musician ending has a unique final dungeon that's different from the normal ending. So there's a part of me that kind of wants to at least cover or try that out, but we'll see when we get to it. It open now. Let's go up. Level 66. Jeez, where is Shadow Knife? He's not here. We should try the rooftop. You're right. Let's go look for the elevator. And looking at the time, I am going to have to try and wrap it around here. There's a good thing there's a save point here. Let me save. Just because I need to... As I said, I've got work early, so I've got bloody stock check. Tomorrow should be back to normal, but tomorrow, if I double check the schedule again before I commit to saying it out loud, because I kind of forgot earlier. Tomorrow is going to be a double up. I'm going to start the stream doing my read-through of Danganronpa If, because I want to read about it and talk about it as we go. And then, since it really won't take that long, we'll then spend the rest of that stream of more of this. So this, like, tomorrow's Caligula effect stream will probably be on the shorter side, like, probably like 2 hours. But we'll see. We'll try and see how it goes. Tuesday is more Caligula. Wednesday I'm taking off. Thursday we're going to try and do Genshin Impact's new story event. And I say try because I want to see how much we can do. Because we've got the main story event, but we've also got Dehya's character quest that I'd like to cover, but we'll see. And the events, which would also be nice to cover, but we'll see. But I'm only giving it one stream, because I'm not losing that much sleep of it. Whatever we don't get done, I'll do in my spare time. And then Friday, if we hit 450 subs by then, we're starting Hades. Which will be very exciting. But that'll do from me, so let me quit for now. Furyu. Speaking of Furyu, the devs behind this, they make Crystar as well. And they're making a new Crystar game. So that's something else. Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. But something else later down the line. I know that one's more of an action RPG, but you know what? Sure. You know, I'm always up for something different. But that will be way later, because we got this. After all the Atelier systems, all the sub-goals and everything else, depending on what comes up when and where, then I want to do Caligula 2. And then at some point after Caligula 2, we'll do Crystar, or try it out. But that's enough from me. As always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed any of what you saw. It genuinely goes a very long way in helping this channel. In the description of every video, you can find my Twitter and Patreon if you feel so inclined. And I will see you tomorrow for a double bill stream of Danganronpa If to start with. And then more of this if we finish that super early. But until then, you guys take care now.